it's going to just me, and we're going live. So I'm going to be here tonight. This is a very casual thing. Me and Philip from Geek Omelet, we're going to hang out and we're going to look at Black Friday specials or deals, if you want to call it that in some cases. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So without further ado, I'll bring in Mr. Philip. No, or I'll bring in a screen share because I'm stupid. Where's where is the scene? There it is. Ugh, why are you not there?
I don't
Because
know.
Clay didn't add you to the scene.
Oh,
So see, very, very prompt too. I'm not
still know more than I do.
yeah,
So,
this is just messing around. So I'm not gonna be Mr. Fake guy tonight, whatever. Not that I'm never fake, but you know what I mean.
yeah, I know
I'm
what
not
you mean.
putting on a show.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. What was that
Okay,
guy's
good.
name? Was it Verizon? Yeah, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? God, you back when I was the product
Mm,
manager for
right.
Milo, we used to that campaign had come out, and we used to walk around the office joking about it because our
Oh
Sony
yeah.
Ericsson phones were so bad. We'd be like,
Can you
"Can
hear
you
me
hear
now?
me now? No. Can you hear me now? No." So,
Did you say Sony Ericssons?
yeah.
Oh, good lord, man. Remember those?
Yeah, I worked for
I
the
know. Those yeah, I know, but those were like the Nextel type things, right?
Sony Ericsson was a partnership because Ericsson, be blunt, they wanted to be more relevant, and so Sony owned part of them for a long time. So we just increased our percentage, and they decided they wanted to get hold of our Walkman, CyberShot, brands
Yeah.
and cross-brand their phones.
Let's say hi to Kevin.
Hi,
How you doing,
Kevin.
Kevin? He's letting us know he's first,
Ooh,
and then he
well,
said, he's like,
congratulations for being first, Kevin.
"Yeah,
And because you're first, you get to listen
nothing."
to us.
Yeah.
Tell him what he won,
I was just
Clay.
gonna say that. Tell him what he won, Philip. That's hilarious.
Let's see.
Uh,
You win this lovely piece of green foam
yeah,
with a red magic foam ball in the middle of it if
yeah.
you pay for shipping. Okay.
Yes, yes. Yeah, K669D. Just for the hell of it. Why not?
Okay. Sure.
I don't know. I just
I
did.
can't read what he's writing. I apologize. I see K669D Clay.
Oh, yeah.
K66 K688. Love it. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Back to the retro. Hey, Kevin.
yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Kevin. That Kevin. That Kevin. Oh God. Good Lord. That Kevin. See, I'm
uh,
the new guy in this group.
yeah,
I'm quite honestly not really even in the group. I'm just sort of, a
you
little
are.
inside the periphery.
You are. You're
Yeah,
part of the group. There's just, like,
yeah,
different aspects of the group,
yeah, yeah.
you
I
know?
didn't mean that in a negative way. It's just, yeah, I don't know what the hell I was saying. You said Kevin. I was like, oh, Kevin.
"Come on!" He's heard that probably his at least as long as, um, oh god, now I can't spit it out. Why I'm Home Alone. As long as Home
Mhm.
Alone has been
Come on,
around, he's probably heard
come
that.
on.
"Come on."
Oh, that's great. Love that movie. Good name.
Mhm. That's a very good name. I
Well,
think of Kevin, I think of credit card. Who got it?
Kevin's in the chat. It's like he should be on. You know.
Yeah, he could be on, but he brought "What's up, Mike? Happy Turkey Day." You know what?
Hey, it's Mike Newman.
Um,
Hey, Mike.
which one is it? I'm just gonna
Yes,
run it
it
real
is the newer, but it's been hacked. I have hacked the newer K688, but that's for another video for another time.
the newer, not the older?
No, this is the newer one with the where they recessed the,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
we're
You know
both
what,
kinda
though?
old, but like, I swore we had this conversation the other day where I pulled the thing off and I was like, "Look how far back." He said, "Oh, that's the newer one."
Funny thing about the newer K688 is when I saw that they had updated it,
Mhm,
I thought, "Oh, I must have had the old one," you know? So I asked them to send me a new one
mhm,
because I had, like, given my old one to my son, and, so they sent me another one.
mhm.
So now I had 2, and the second one was exactly the same as the first one. And I was like, "Wait a minute."
What, they're all recessed?
I
Away
was
from
like,
the top?
no, just basically the first one that I had, I thought was older, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's right.
So I looked kind of stupid.
Now, well, I mean, the reason I I feel so I'll make a long story. I got this thing for $25 with
Yeah.
arm, right? And the only thing was it was missing these. And my experimental AliExpress, they came in a week and, didn't really pay that much more for them. So
Oh,
they're
great.
rubber grommets,
Little grommets.
all different sizes. Yeah. So I have red ones,
Grommets.
I have black ones now.
So I know Mike has a so we're gonna talk about, like I said, Black Friday deals, um, and the lack of. But I
Yeah.
think Mike has a video out that's got some Black Friday stuff in it.
He better.
I no, I know he does, but I'm trying to remember if I watched it or if I didn't watch it.
I
So I
haven't
apologize.
watched it
Today's
yet,
been
but
a
I yeah.
I'm tired today. I don't know
The
why.
thing is, you know, um,
The way my bank account's set up.
yeah, it's depressing because, it's money's tight. So, we
Yeah.
can't go out there and I mean,
Well, like you said earlier, for people that have disposable income, it's great. There's plenty of deals, but there's
yeah.
I kind of feel like every year. This is what I said to you today. I said every year I've uh I've never really been able to participate because I don't have tons of money floating around. I'm like, oh yeah, that TV's $500, but normally it's 1,200. So that's a good.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
For the last couple of years, I've been able to write an extra review here or there, but with,
That's what it was.
again,
Black
not
Friday,
complaining,
Elgato Black Friday gear. Sorry.
with the increased cost of imports, it's really affected all segments of the market, including my
Yeah,
projector business.
everything's
So,
seeing the effects of everything. But like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. e- Even with that out of the equation, I've never
Mhm.
really been able to full on participate in Black Friday because
Yeah.
I just
I've
can't.
always had to be picky since I left Sony. Since I went to work for myself, I've just you have to
Yeah.
think about what you want in advance. It's usually one, maybe two things. I've gotten smart about asking, family, "Hey,
Hmm.
pitch in. I want to get this. $20 from you," and I'm usually able to get the thing that I want.
We gave up actually on. We used to enjoy going and having like getting up early, or even sometimes we'd start at midnight. Some of the places that started, it was
Oh
fun.
yeah,
Go grab a coffee, go hang out. When the crowds were too crazy. And but to be honest with you, when I did that with my ex, we were going and standing in line to buy pajamas and stocking stuffers and
mm,
things that we just truly needed to get the kids for Christmas, not great deals. We were just going there to get that kind of stuff, and then that was it.
well, I have to tell you, the absolute best. I think I made a joke about this the other day when we were on our podcast with Joe and you and me, where I said, "Let's spend somebody else's money" because somebody bought something that we recommended. It's the best. But the best time I ever had was when I was spending Sony's money because Japan was always like, "We need somebody to go out and get this and get that and this and these and those and that and this." And it was always the training team and
Right.
the regional rep team, which I worked with or worked for at different times, or as the product manager, I had to go out. Like
Yeah.
I stood in line at three different Apple stores to get iPhones when they, first came out.
You're muted.
I'm muted. What?
Yep. Nope. You're still muted. You're quiet anyway. You're not muted, but you're
I don't
silent.
understand, Clay.
You were like midstream talking, and it just left. Yeah. I'm just gonna address something Mike said. Mike said Christmas bonuses always came after Black Friday. Yeah.
So,
I
is
missed
that any
out.
better? Is that any better?
Nope.
Oh,
Let me check your. Let me see if I can see anything funky going on. Audio. Vocaster 2.
how about now? Is that better?
And
Testing
I
one,
see
two,
your
three.
levels moving.
Yeah, my levels are fine on my end.
Oh no, wait a minute. That's the music.
So
Here, I'll turn the music off for now. I still don't hear you. Oh wait,
you can't hear me.
Mike said he can hear you just fine.
Okay, so
Hello?
something. All right.
That's odd.
I didn't touch anything, man. I didn't touch
Oh,
anything.
for some reason, I'm not hearing nothing.
Oh, so
Nothing. Mike, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Clay. I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you. Yes,
That
I
is
can
so
hear
weird.
you.
How come I can't hear you?
Did you turn me
I
down
mean,
on your end?
I can't do this. Hang on. Mer- 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 He can hear both of us just fine. Well, I won't be able to continue if I can't hear him. So,
Do you wanna
and I'm not sure why. I can hear myself. Um,
I haven't touched anything.
and are you saying you didn't do anything?
I haven't touched anything.
I I don't know. You were just talking, and then it just stopped. And I don't see anything going on. Um,
How about now? Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me now?
I can hear the background music if I turn that up,
I'm not muted.
but I cannot hear you.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Hmm, that's annoying.
I'm not muted on my end. You want
Hmm.
gosh, if I could only chat.
Yeah, no, everybody seems to be able to hear us both, but I can't hear Philip at all. So I'm gonna have to shut this down and start it over. You can just stay right there, Phil. You don't have to
Oh,
go anywhere. You shouldn't have to anyway. Um, and then I'll just maybe step out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just step out and come back in. Maybe I'll try that before I end the live. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, we everybody can hear us both, but I can't hear nothing except me. So I see that. Let me try that. I'll be right back.
all right. Well, I will continue talking to the group here. So,
It might end the live. So if it does, I'll just fire it right back up.
MSKH 1970. Bear with us. We're having some technical difficulties, but Clay is going to come right back and hopefully he will hear me. So tonight we're going to be talking about Black Friday pricing on certain things. We're going to be talking about microphones.
Hey, now I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay.
Yep. Don't know what
So
happened.
am I too loud because I turned up the
No,
gain?
no, you sound better.
I sound better.
Yeah,
Okay.
you sound good.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave it right there then.
Good. I didn't have to end the live. I was able to just leave it alone.
Okay. Well, God, I was like, what did I touch? I didn't touch
Yeah.
nothing.
Well, yeah. Neither did I. It just decided to say you don't get to hear nothing now.
Okay. Okay. So surprisingly, where were we? I don't know. Oh, we were talking about spending other people's money, but the best spending other people's money on Black Friday was when I worked for Sony. That was so great
Oh
because
yeah, I can
just
imagine. So
buying
that's the only
stuff.
time I really had fun was like, um, if I was working for a company and they were like, here's a credit card, go get a bunch of this or go, but
Yeah.
yay, I actually got to go have fun. But as like my own whatever, I don't. All the gear I have in here, I've only bought a few things to get myself started, and then once I kept going and making content, then the whatever you want to call it, companies sending me stuff. That's why there's so much stuff in here.
Oh, I can't wait to get there. I need to. We'll talk about it
Yeah.
offline. What I have ideas. The thing is though, I'm talking to old equipment. Anybody who's watched any of the I don't know 7 or 8 videos that I put up in the past couple of weeks, you'll notice if you're watching them on a bigger screen, the resolution doesn't look great. They're highly compressed.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to you on a 15, maybe older year-old camcorder right now,
And it looks
1080i
good.
camcorder,
It
and
looks fine.
Clay's like, "You look great, man." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, okay, clearly something wrong with that alpha
I
that I'm
mean,
using."
you might be, but this is just lighting because you might be a little blown out, but you're not blown out to the point where it's awful. It's the other side. That side's good. You get some shadowing. No, no, that side's good. It's the other side that's really bright.
Okay.
But it looks crispier.
How's
Hey,
that?
that's a little less, yeah. That looks crispier than what you've been using right along.
Well, it is
You know?
crispier, but it's technically lower resolution.
Right.
So,
But
I
you said big sensors, so
I think the problem, is actually the A10 Mini. I think because this is what you're looking at here is a combination of the new the different camcorder going into an Elgato 1080p 60 USB capture card, right?
Yeah.
Whereas before I was using the ATEM as the capture card, and I think it was putting some kind of compression. But that's not what people are here to hear us talk about,
No,
Clay.
no, it's not. It's not at all.
So let's talk about what we
Yeah.
lured convince these people to come join us
Real quick
about.
before I say that or go to that, hey, Miss K, thanks for joining us. I like to make sure that throughout this, I'm always acknowledging the people that jump in, the people that comment, because without them, this wouldn't we wouldn't be doing this. So thank you. What does he say? Pretty darn good for today's standards. Yeah, your 15-year-old camera looks great.
Yeah, big
Um,
sensor, big lens. I mean, it's like the lens is like that big.
so
It's
I
huge.
guess I'll start.
Yeah,
I'll go ahead
go.
and put this on the scene. On the scene, I might have to adjust where it looks like I'm looking at you guys so that I can move this down around. But this is the first thing that I found. How can I get this guy out of my way? I can't. Well, I guess I'm gonna close it because the first thing I found was the AM8T. They've got that marked down from $67.99 to $54.99. To me, you get the AM8 for $54.99 anyway.
Mhm.
So this you're getting a cheap little boom arm, but it's a boom arm. It's still not horrible. It's not going to last you very very long, but still a good start to me.
Yeah, I think it's a fine boom arm. It's pretty basic.
No,
That's
no, no. It's not a fine. It's a fine boom arm. Ba-da-ba. Don't I have that
See,
somewhere?
this is an argument for having my Rodecaster hooked up because I could have gone,
I know I have that somewhere, but I don't. I'm not prepared for that. I'm just not prepared. Where is it?
or I could just
It's
download
somewhere.
a pad plugin that lets me do custom pads on my
It's
computer.
somewhere. What is that one called?
Hey, Red Cabin. Hey, Joe. How's it going,
What's up,
man?
Joe?
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, it's this one.
Hey, King Paco. I started watching your video today, man. I'm gonna go back and we'll finish it up tomorrow. Thanksgiving. I got
I don't
got
know. I
kind
hit
of
it a
done.
few times and it's real quiet. So
Hey,
anyway,
I see Kevin in
come on.
Kevin.
So what's up?
How's it going? How's it
Hey,
going?
man.
Howdy, howdy.
Sorry about the quick throw on, but
No,
That's
that's a good
great.
that's a good throw on. That's one of those things that I'm real proud of him for because I can't stand Timu. I don't. The reason I can't stand it is because of the little things that pop up. Like I just want to look at stuff and buy it or not. I don't want to go open
Oh
the
yeah.
gold. You won. Yeah. But look at that shirt. He got that from Timu.
yeah, it's just a
It
little
has his logo.
quick little thing from Timu. I got some of my lights and some of my billboard or posters in the back from Timu, but
Billboards.
yeah, the
Everybody driving on the
canvas
highway.
prints, yeah. But yeah, it's just something I threw my logo in there, and they sent me a shirt. So
Anyway, I'm gonna hop back over to this and keep everybody going. So there's that.
Mhm.
So what do we say? It's a fine boom arm.
It's a fine deal.
It's a very fine deal. Um, I got to go back and find Rufus.
in just their normal mic, like $55.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Just the mic by itself is like usually $54, right around that same price.
You can get the AM8 now for $45 as part of a Black Friday deal.
Right there, like that,
There you go.
$44.99.
Yeah. Best
That's
That's a
Buy,
good deal.
Amazon. Yeah.
Where's those numbers
yeah.
that just went away? Well, I wanted to see those, and it left. There was like a showing you how many. Oh, right here. It was this. So
Oh,
70%
the five
give it
stars.
a 5-star rating. And I mean, you were just
King,
talking on one earlier, Phil.
King
And it's,
Paco says, just letting you know, you guys, that I paid the $50 voice focus.
yes. Nope. He did a live. You did a live about that.
I haven't finished watching the. Okay,
Mm.
I'll go back and watch it.
So there's that. Do you got any stuff lined up? I'm gonna look for some other things, but in the meantime, you're welcome to share your screen.
Do I have stuff lined up? Of course I do. Let me see. How do I? Okay, but this is the first time I've. You'd think I would have
Okay.
done this before. Let's see here. Where's the share the screen? Share screen. Here we go. And I want to share the entire screen. I think that's it. Mac OS doesn't support.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It says that on every single time you do it.
Well, I don't know. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see us.
No, but you see.
You're showing us your entire screen.
Okay. Do you see the tabs? Like.
Yep. There you go.
Okay. So this is an Amazon deal. I got about 20 of these, so you can tell me just to, shut up whenever you're ready to go. But 31.44, this is the lowest. I think I've seen this in a while. It's not the lowest it's gone. I think 29 has been the cheapest it's ever
29,
been.
Yeah.
But in this economy, in this time, K669D for 31.44.
Grab it.
Yeah, I think
Just to have it.
Do it.
That's a
Do it, lady.
do it, get it. You just mentioned the AM8 at Best Buy, $44.99, as well as Amazon, as well as Amazon, same price. Amazon also has the fine that I'm talking on right now, the K688 for $51.09. Let's see if they've got same price on the B stock as well. 51, or you can get the white one for $52.48. Okay.
That's not bad though.
No, that isn't bad. That's actually
the white
pretty
one
good.
is good looking, man.
I like the pink one too. I'm not gonna
Pink
lie.
one looks good too. No, I'm not. I 100%. You know what would look really cool? Give it some black accents.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the pop filter would have been more charcoaly gray than like a heather gray, then
Yep.
I think it would have been look a lot better.
That and like some sort of a design on there that's like a black, like a zebra print or something. Not zebra. That would look too. You know what I mean?
I'd have been happier for like a hot pink or a metallic pink or an electric pink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm never have been a fan of, and this is me, it's the same thing when I was a product manager, of these kind of not muted, but pastel colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not a fan. I mean,
I don't mind it if it's like you said, if there's some darker colors to go along with it to sort of make it more of an accent color. But yeah, with the light pop filter on it, I don't quite like it as much as say the white one.
Yep, I agree with you. But you can get some really good deals. AliExpress again, they're back they're a little more expensive, like $7.99. You can get SM58 pop filters that will. I don't know how you can't really see me anymore.
Red Cabin Acoustic said he's been seeing a lot of good deals on interfaces such as Vocaster and Mackie.
Yep.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the Vocaster. Oh wow, boy, that changed the tone, didn't it?
Oh yeah, wow,
it really did.
Holy hacking the mic. How do I?
You're a little bit more clear, a little bit more crisp. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you. Did the other one have that stuff in it that you showed me?
Yeah.
I think that's what's bringing you down so much.
Yeah, it's cutting it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How do I go back to my camera?
Oh, now he's messing all up. I like the color of that too. The red is just like a good.
Oh, you can see it. I can't see it.
No, we can't see you on the screen because you keep cutting your camera out.
What do you mean I'm cutting my camera out?
No. It says share screen.
The screen share is not.
Yeah, so just remove the.
Yeah, there we go. Is now he froze? Oh no, he just blinked.
No, I'm looking at my screen. I'm still. Yeah.
I want to show something else here that I don't really consider. What in the world is that? That's me now. Remove that.
There you go.
I don't know what happened.
But How much was that pop filter that you got there, Phil, from AliExpress and stuff?
Okay, they're like $7.99 now.
Mm-hmm.
I think I paid $3 for it like 6 months
Oh,
ago,
Well, even better.
yeah, because
but
I
you'll
got
never get
mine
them again
from
that
like
price.
Amazon for like $10. I got like a purple one, and
Right. With the little plastic ring on them, they're the same ones.
I like the red. The
no,
red is
it's just
a nice.
just a.
Oh yeah, these came with they came with their own dedicated, the SM58 ring.
Oh,
Mm.
So that's what
Yeah.
these are all for is
Hey, that's
SM7B,
the same
yeah.
color
SM7DB.
ring
Sorry.
that I have on mine.
Yeah, it's the same ring that comes with the
Is it really?
SM7B. Yeah,
See the red?
just comes in a color.
Oops, I bumped the mic. Yeah, it's cool. So this next thing that I've got is not. I wouldn't mind having one, but because I have enough boom arms, this doesn't. This isn't something that I consider a great deal because it's just. I don't know. It's just not. It's normally 139 and it's down to 108. So they've really only knocked off about $30. I don't know. What do you think classifies as a good Black Friday deal?
50% off.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, me too. and I don't feel like they even tried to get this anywhere close to that. It's 22% off.
If it would have been closer to like $100, then yeah, I think that would have been a better deal. But it's still almost
Honestly,
110.
at 139, it's got to be $89 and I would have been like, "Oh, you know what I mean?"
I,
And not 108.
Color me. I mean, the whole point of Black Friday deals was for inventory that wasn't moving or to a dealer that wasn't getting traffic that wanted to get traffic. So it was like, that's why the whole holiday existed to begin with. It was to get
Yeah.
rid of huge amounts of excess inventory and drive foot traffic into retail. And they just don't have to do that this year. So the deals that we're getting, I'm sure they're in meeting rooms right now going, hey, you know what? They're going to get what they're going to get.
Yeah, no, that's
And I like it.
it's reflecting in things like that, prices like that.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, that doesn't really strike me as, oh, I'm getting such a great deal. It doesn't. It just doesn't. What do we got for a comment? We have a new one.
I mean, let's be honest. The hot Black Friday deal still is that I've seen. I mean, I'll let you guys talk about it. It's still that Focusrite Vocaster 1
Oh
and
yeah,
Vocaster
yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Red Cabin said, "Is it a?" I don't know if he's asking. I know he knows the answer. It says it is a quality boom arm though, with a question mark. Well, it's a Rode PSA 1. Yeah, it's
I mean,
pretty good quality, but it's not that to me. That's not knocked down enough.
what's the difference? What is the main difference between that and say a fine BM66? Or is there that much of a difference?
Joints. I guarantee you that the parts that are in the joints are going to last longer on the road than this. But because the only reason I say that is as much as I love Fine, I haven't had this very long, but the BM88,
Yeah,
as much as I like it, it started to wear out really fast.
exactly.
Here's the
But
thing. The Rode boom arm is designed to hold all their mics, including these ridiculously heavy things, right?
yeah,
So even though I haven't done stress testing and Clay has done stress testing, I feel pretty confident agreeing with him that it's the joints.
Yeah.
Because
oh, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I'm sorry. As far as somebody who's on a budget going to use something like that, is the price worth the investment in the road versus a BM66, which may last them just as long?
probably not.
I don't think so. I think they're
And
better off with the Fine, but
there are $39 boom arms that are built like tanks. I've got one somewhere around here. I bought it when I bought this used Sterling microphone for $39.
Yep.
The guy threw in this boom arm that sells for $39, and I was shocked about how big and strong. It's just too big for what I need.
Mike, I agree. I'm definitely not bashing the Rode PSA one.
Oh no, no, no.
I'm certain it's better than what I have. I know just because of the name, I know that they're probably putting different parts. Like Fine has proven that they've, mixing metal with plastic and things that wear out. So I definitely agree and assume that the PSA one is probably a good microphone. Like he says, I do love the PSA one because you can rotate, spin your mics left and right while mounted and secured. Yeah, that's there's limitations. Like I don't have this thing. Let me bring it down where you can see it. You see how I've got a swivel head on it? It didn't come with that. I added that. You know what I mean? And without that, I wouldn't be able to like move this around at an angle like I've got it and do what I do with it. But
And that's what, like a $8 or $10 attachment, the ball head.
I wouldn't even say that. It came with a cheap, newer NE, the brand newer video light that I have. It was on the base of a cheap video light. It's got this little plasticky, crappy wing nut thing on it, but it works. It works for what I needed, what I did with it. So
right. So I don't think that me personally, this is my personal opinion. Yes, the Rode is probably built better with better joints, but for the average person, I don't think that it's worth double the price of, say, the BM66, which right now is on Black Friday for $47.99.
Oh, see.
I think the thing here, not to play the Switzerland. I think everybody's right here, and I think what it comes down to is what microphone are you putting on it?
This is true.
Because I again I point to this is the Rode whatever, the 41 or the 51 shock mount, and it looks like a Neumann shock mount, which looks like, but they built this sucker well. If I were putting my fine condenser microphone or a Maono or just a Sterling or whatever in it, it's kind of wasted.
Yeah.
This thing is meant,
Right.
And,
No.
And I'm sure theirs will last long, but I don't know how long. Yeah. It just depends on what you're putting in it. That's all.
Yeah.
Really what it comes down to.
And what your budget can afford at that too.
No, it has nothing to do with budget, Kevin. Get off budget, okay, man?
Sorry, I can't help but budget.
No, you're right. You're right.
No, that's okay though, because that's exactly where we're going with a lot of this. Is most of the people that are tuning into, at least me and Kevin, they're here for it. They're here for the cheap, the look. I want to do this stuff, but I don't make any money doing it, and I don't have, money to just throw around. What can I get for $200 to $300 to set me up total? And it's this stuff. You know what I mean?
I got to tell you that the video Mike did on the version 2 of, I forget the model number of the Fine, is the Fine or is it Maono condenser? They basically came out with a Mark II kit. That sounded great. It sounded great.
It did.
And it had everything you needed, and it was like, I don't know, like $42 or $49. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Let's see. Paco said he'll never buy a cheap boom arm again. He's got the newer MS002. I have 2 of those. They're really good. They are still a budget brand, but they're a rugged boom arm. Mike said the Rode PSA also comes with a heavy-duty grommet to install it in the middle of a podcast table. Yes, and not just the sides of the desk. But I'll say it's shorter in length than he personally prefers.
Speaking of the newer MS002, that is on Black Friday as well for $56.39.
Show us. Go ahead and share your screen, man.
I have it on my phone.
Oh, okay, that's fine too. That's fine.
I'll show there. There you go.
No, it's just all
no.
We can't see that anyway.
How big of a discount is that, Kevin?
It's normally about $75, so it's about $20 off.
Yep. So when I first bought mine, it was somewhere around 72 to 75, and then when I was still working, they just threw it on sale for like $50 something, and I was like, I'm grabbing another one. So now I have two, and now I have this, and I don't even use these. But
I still use mine. That's what's on this microphone right now. It's just
Red
so many
Cabin,
positions.
yeah, the Kama Sutra. Red Cabin said, quality and longevity. The OC white boom arms are about 270. Mine are all 30 plus years old, and I can hold any mic, and are used, moved every day, all day. The difference between podcasting and yeah, but
Yeah.
that's again, I would expect that out of something like that. It's going to last a long time. So when you're starting out doing this stuff, don't go for that. Go for the cheap stuff. If you find that this isn't something that you really want to keep up with, or it's not something that you enjoy, or you're not good at it, well, then you didn't really spend that much money. You can just say, forget it.
Well, damn it, Clay. Why didn't you tell me that like a month ago?
Before you bought something expensive? I don't know. Just thought of it. but then once you start getting polished and you find a niche and you go, okay, I'm not going to just review budget gear. I'm going to talk about, I don't know, whatever, mortgages. I'm going to teach people. Now you can.
Sorry, go ahead.
Now you can step up your game and get that better equipment that's going to last you a long time, because now you know you're going to be doing it for a while.
My reading Superman reviews video is still my most watched video.
Isn't that weird how something hits off and you're like, I have a video. I don't know if you even noticed this. I have a video that I put on my channel probably somewhere around 8 to 10 years ago. And it was just like a vlog style video of my stepdaughter getting her teeth pulled. She had to get 5 teeth pulled in one surgery thing. And they had to actually do surgery. They had to like put her under, and like, it was pretty intense. So I was like, we're going to film this. We're going to, from the beginning of the day, all day long. Dude, it was about a 17-minute long video, and ended up right now currently, but I took it off my channel. I didn't take it off, but I made it private. When I made it private, it was well over 200,000 views. Yeah, like, it just skyrocketed, and it happened in about like a month. I put that on, and then boom, I went from 180 subscribers to 2 months later I had 900 and change, and then it pushed up past 1,100 within a few more weeks, and then it kind of started slowing down, and that's how I got. So,
well, I've always said to anybody who will listen that my plan, and so far I've only done phase 1, is I want to talk about mic and audio technology. I want to talk about pop culture, honestly, more than I want to talk about mics. It shocks me how much I'm talking about microphones when I want to talk about, because I love pop culture. That's another part of my former life. I got to spend an awful lot of time up at the studios and dealing with creatives and whatnot. And it was a lot of fun. I want to talk about that. And I just want to talk about my Sony time. But so far, I'm just talking about microphones. So get there. But I think there's a thirst for it. People want to hear from different people other than the same folks that they're hearing from all the time now. Because, I mean, there are only so many big pop culture podcasts, but there are also only so many good pop culture podcasts. Kevin does one. And,
I do.
And it's good. Check it out. Can I share my screen? Can I show another deal?
By all means.
So let me see. Share screen. Share entire screen. Screen 2. There we go. All right. So we did that one. Let me close it. And we did that one. Are you seeing the microphones?
Yep. The Comica.
So, I only bring this up because both Clay and I are going to be talking about the other
PD
wireless
200.
microphone.
Yeah,
200W. But this is actually the first podcast style wireless microphone by about 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it is, but it's the best price they've had it at for a long time.
How much is it? 56?
$66.30.
66? Sorry.
You get a
It's
stand, you
small,
get the
so I'm
mic, you get the wireless. Yeah, the Comica eJoy D10 Pro. And I think it also has a USB latency issue. So you got to wonder, are they using the same chips? I don't know.
right.
But it's a good price. Certainly, this or the Miano, the only game in town. And then for $67, you can get it with the Comica's boom arm.
I actually like the look of that microphone
Yeah, I was
a
gonna say,
lot.
can you go back to, I want to see I want to take a closer look
Oh,
at the boom arm. Oh, you closed it? Don't worry about it.
hang on. I gotta go right back to it.
Oh, no. It's all right. It's all right. I didn't know you closed it out. You said that it came with Comica's boom arm, and I'm like, oh, and then you closed it.
There it is.
So
I mean, I don't know if it's Comica's
just
boom
take your
arm.
cursor and follow the boom arm so we can see what it.
Yeah, that kind of
Oh,
looks like
okay.
just a regular standard scissor
Yeah, it's nothing.
scissor arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to see.
It's got that little extension piece on it, though.
I think that's just the mount, the yoke mount for the mic.
Okay. All right. So can I close that down now?
Yes. So
I'll
sorry.
hang
I'm
it up.
sorry.
No, it's okay. SE DCM 6 for $99.
I want that.
Yeah, I do too.
This is a good deal. $99 is normally what the DCM 3 goes for. And not only is this a good deal at $99, but this seller on Amazon is constantly offering this package, whereas you can just get the mic by itself from everybody else for $99. But they're offering 2 cables and these little ties for $99. I
That's.
can't tell you how many times I've almost bought this.
I want to try. That's the dynamic, right?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
with the cloud lifter built
The
into it,
Dynacast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh.
Okay.
with the dynamite built into it. Yeah.
Mm.
Like so I said, it's a
For
good
$100
deal.
bucks.
It's normally $169.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one I would like to get.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know
only
why.
reason I haven't pulled the trigger on this is that it is a bright microphone from everything that I hear. And
See, I'm okay with that because I have a deep voice, so bright is good on me. I just want to try a dynamic from SE because I like their SE 4100 so much.
Oh, I love their V7, and I love my voice on the V7. So, I mean, it might be the same capsule for all I know, but the chassis does make a little bit of difference. Okay. Oops, we don't need that.
I want to just say something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Red Cabin commented earlier and said, "My main voiceover boom arm, he's got boom arm in quotes, is an oak dowel rod with a clamp to mount the mic. Not fancy. What I do in my own life is very different than what I do for staff and guests."
What works.
Yeah.
And big dowel, get that thing. I can't tell you how many podcasters I see that have stand-up studios and they've got just a big giant 6-foot long rod that's got a mic attached to it.
Yeah, yeah.
In the studio.
Hey.
So I like the Shure MV7 series.
Me too.
But if you saw my recent Blacklist video, I'm not going to pay full price for them. Sorry.
And you're not going to buy it used.
And I'm not going
Right.
to buy the.
Yeah,
the
I like it
first
too. I
video.
wouldn't mind having one.
But Shure must have seen my video because they said, all right, hold my beer, Phil. We're going to sell the MV7i with an SM58.
Hold my
The
beer.
MV7i has the XLR input and the interface built into it. So we're going to sell a package for $425. That's a good deal because this microphone is on sale by itself for $349, and then
Oh.
the SM58.
What
is
comes with it?
$109. You get an SM58 and you get the MV7i. And
Oh, you get an SM58.
yeah,
I missed that when you were explaining it. I was thinking you were talking about the stand or something.
I'm not breaking up. Were you ignoring me,
See,
sir?
That's still that's a good deal, but
That is
that's
a really
not,
good deal.
that's not something that like again, that's a perfect example of a typical thing for me for Black Friday where that's a really good deal, but it's still a big chunk of money, and I'm like, nope, not doing it.
It is. And this is
Not
for
happening.
somebody who can. I know. not everything is going to be
No.
really marked down. Tell me when to stop because I've got 15 more tabs. So
Well, I'm gonna show one for now. That's
okay,
just a
go.
simple one. If anybody's looking for a boom arm, and then we talked about earlier the BM
Oh yeah.
88, 39 bucks. That's a good deal for that boom arm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna set it and forget it, and you're not gonna be using it a lot and moving it around, that's a good deal. $40.
And if you're gonna use a mic not as heavy
Not
as
a
say
heavy.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna use the K688 or the K669D.
Can I tell you that that Rode XDM 100? I had it mounted on this thing. I had to really crank down the the joint,
Yeah.
Hmm.
but it didn't sink. It was on there for days and it maintained position.
Well, see, this is just it. Even the BM88, I think it'll hold a heavier mic, but you want to set it and forget it. Once you put that heavy mic on and you're doing this and this and this and this and every day,
Yeah.
you're gonna wear the things out. But once you set it and just kind of leave it and it's gonna stay right here, you're probably okay.
I
Yeah,
agree.
eventually it's gonna wear out. I mine kind of did, especially since I was changing mics all the time and
Right.
adjusting. It wore down a little bit. But if you're just going to use a specific mic and tighten it down, yeah, I don't see why it would
Got
be
a gaming
an
setup,
issue. Yeah.
and you're sitting here and it's gonna be there the whole. Then yeah.
So
What?
you just give me an idea for my upcoming show on my channel called Hack the Mic. And I'm gonna hack the stand. I'm gonna
Oh yes, yeah. There you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
because I have a solution. I have a solution.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duct tape works wonders, man.
Oh yeah,
So
duct tape, rubber
you got
gloves.
anything, Kevin?
No, not right
All
offhand.
right. So
Give me a
Phil,
minute.
on to the next one you have. I'm gonna look up my next one.
Okay, let me go back and share my screen again.
And I'm just looking through this Rufus thing and picking out what I think is worth it and then going and showing it.
Yeah, you guys, all smarty pants use AI. I did it the old-fashioned way. I use the yellow pages. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
I'm
audience is
sorry
like,
you missed the
okay,
bus.
damn straight. Okay. Oh, musician's friend has the
Oh, wait a
DCM6
minute.
for $89.99.
I gotta add it. Hang on. Why is it so far away? Okay. Ooh, how much? Is that the
89.99.
one with the cloud lifter in it?
Yes, it's the DCM6.
Oh man. Somebody should gift it to me.
Buy Clay a big cup of coffee or a DCM6. Yeah,
So that
nice.
would be a grand gift.
That
And I
would be
hate
that would be
this
pretty
is
awesome.
new.
Yeah.
This is new. This is not
You know what would be really depressing though is if I ever ended up with one and it sounded like crap, I'd be like,
maybe it doesn't sound good in your voice, but there are a lot of people who love these microphones. You can never tell
well,
till you try.
the SE4100 sounds great on my voice.
Mhm.
So, you
Okay,
know,
next up. Oh no, it's used. No, sorry. AKG Dynamic P3 S, $39 on AKG site. Normally 65.
There you go. That's
$39.
about half. That's half off.
It is. This is a good Black Friday deal, and it's got a switch. So,
that's how I like
it's got a
bikini.
mute button.
It's a
It's
mute
got a mute
button. It's a
button.
mute button, not a switch. No.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I
He
missed
said
that.
it was
Sorry.
half off, and I said that's how I like bikinis.
Yeah, you're a glass half off kind of guy.
Gla- Glass half off.
Yeah.
How much
Okay.
is the AKG?
$39 is normally, well, they say $85.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
That
But
works.
normally, I almost bought one of these without the switch used for around 39 bucks. That's a really good price for a new microphone, and it's from AKG. Musician's friend, Joe, has the MXL 770 for $49.99. It's about
Hmm.
half price, so 50% off. This is not used. This is a good price, quite honestly, even for a used one. I mean, you can find them in not so great
Switch.
shape
Mike
for
says,
$39.
switch.
Huh? What?
Mike. He jumped in and to defend himself.
About what?
He said, switch.
Oh,
The mute button.
yeah. I don't know if he heard. He excited me the other day and made me feel old
Yeah, I know.
all in one fell swoop when he got so excited over the was it the Tank 2?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's an on off switch. I'm old. I'm just an old man. Okay.
So I've got one. Oh, you want to do another? So what is it? You're gonna do 5 and I'm gonna do 1?
I don't. Okay.
You're just like rocking and rolling.
Do not buy this. Do not buy any Shure microphones at these ridiculous prices off of Walmart because this is not real.
How
They
much is
have
it? I can't see it.
$53 for
An SM57?
yeah, BS. It's all over the comments. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
how much does it sell regular? $100 or so?
They say $60, but $109 is what a
Okay.
real SM57 sells.
So
for.
maybe
All right, I'm
maybe
gonna
it's
stop
not
sharing
legit.
Clay. It is
Okay, yeah.
not.
So this is a brand. I have 2 of these. And again, I'm going like down in the trenches here, okay? This is cheap boom arms, right? $18. That's a good price. They were 20 something when I bought mine. I have 2 of them. And I'm not talking about using this for a microphone. I'm talking about using it for a webcam, an overhead like unboxing camera. My main camera, which is my iPhone 13 Pro, is on one of these that I have wall mounted so that when I hit the desk, you don't see the vibrations. And these are great for that. They're great for lightweight things like webcams, mounting your phone, a little light.
And it comes with that flexible dynamic mic holder as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
$15 by themselves.
yeah. I mean, that's nice to have. But I have so many of those now. I have like 3 or 4 of them. I shouldn't say so many, but you know.
Well, it's unfortunately when you have diseased people like us who like to talk about microphones,
Yeah.
every dynamic mic, stage mic comes with one. So I agree. But
But
still,
to me, $20 or less for a boom arm that you can mount somewhere on the wall, mount it on the ceiling, and put it on a little extension, get a little extension for it, bring it down, and you can mount up your little webcams and lights and stuff like that. And these are good to have around. I don't know if anybody disagrees with me, but that's what I like about these.
Oh no, I got several, maybe not Gear, but of that style that I utilize
For things like that.
Yeah, but I won't use it for a mic stand.
No.
But yeah, for like lights and stuff like that. The perfect little thing.
It's not heavy enough for good decent microphones. But for little things like that, this is cool. Or even, I don't know, could be something else that you just want to hover something above, you want to have your phone mounted somewhere so that you can, not using it for your camera, but you want to keep it up out of the way so that you can take calls or, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
These are cool, cheap, not a lot of money. I'll go ahead and let you.
I think Paco is heading out. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
Mike earlier said that he spends a lot of time on PA systems and needs my switch to mute me. That's right. You know what? It is a mute. It's a switch / mute button. I will jump on Mike's side for this.
You know what? I think he had every bit and every right to get excited because what's cool about it on the Tank 2 is it works on both USB and XLR.
I said the same thing. I was like, dude, you can use this in XLR as a mute if you needed to.
So I brought this one to the table. This is what I'm using currently. This is the Fine Tank 3. It is 20% off right now for $63. This was my favorite Fine microphone for a very long time.
Yeah. Yep.
I just love the tone of it. It don't have that super deep sound in the lows. I think it's a very mellow tone. I like that USB and XLR for anybody who may not want to start out in XLR, who may want to start using USB and eventually move up. This is a perfect microphone for that. And it's a tank. It's built like a tank. It's a solid microphone for $63. So
Good deal.
Nice. All right, let's get that. You got anything else there, Phil? I didn't pull up a new one yet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm doing it as I go. See, you've got that up on. You've got one up on me there because I don't have it all set up ready.
Just tell me when to go.
Go ahead.
I will. So here's the next one. Sweetwater.com has the Shure SM4. This is a sweet sounding microphone, pun intended, on Sweetwater for $149. They have also elsewhere are selling it as well on a Black
Sweet.
Friday deal. So $149. Normally this thing is, well, yeah, $219 is what the regular price on this microphone is. And I have one. I got a sweetheart deal off of Baya because it was abused externally. This microphone led a hard life, but it sounds great. Just doesn't look great.
let's add it to the scene.
Oh,
yeah.
my bad. I'm thinking he's able to do that.
Yeah, I got it. I got
I
you.
have no idea.
Oh, okay.
How to do that, so I'm not. So
There you go.
Shure SM4 149. Tell me when it's up there.
It's up
Yeah,
there.
you're good. You're good.
Okay. The next one, Sennheiser E835. I was all excited. I did a video on these. A little shameless self-promotion. Sorry, guys. For the Guitar Center and other places, $80. Well, guess what? The good folks at Sweetwater said, nope. Let's go down to $76.14. So
They said, "Hold my beer." They said, "Hold my beer."
hold my
I was
beer,
going to
Phil.
say it again, but I didn't want to repeat myself.
No, you should.
You didn't. I did.
There you go, and I appreciate you doing that, man. Looking out for me. $76.14. It is now the best price on a Sennheiser E835 that isn't a fake, and it's not a fake because it's from Sweetwater. Musician's Friend. They have a Sterling Audio P2. This is actually a surprisingly good instrument microphone, and it's not bad for vocals either. $39. Oh, it went back up. It was cheaper earlier. Wow. That's still not a bad price.
You got anything, Kevin?
I do.
Okay. I'll let you go, and then I'll go after
All right,
Philip's done.
Do
Oh,
I need to unshare my screen or you just
no, you should leave the screen share on, but you can just you can remove what can he do on his side?
Yeah, just actually, you don't need to do anything. Clay, you could just add it to a scene and remove it from scene when needed.
Okay, go. Then I will stay right where I'm at.
So I want to talk about this microphone. This is one of my favorite old style looking microphones, the Monoprice Memphis Blue. I really like this. You can get this right now for 20% off. Its normal price is $81.65, and you can get it right now for $64.99. 20% off. This is a fantastic microphone. Solid, super heavy.
Sounds good.
If you threw this at somebody, it would cause they'd be in the hospital.
Yeah.
And if you buy 50 or more of them, you can get it for $59.79 each. So.
50 or more?
It was on my list. It was on my list, Kevin. Great minds.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's a sweet looking microphone, and it sounds good too.
It really does.
Yeah.
I don't use it as much as I probably should, but I love this microphone.
I mean, it's not. This is why I wouldn't use it that much, because it's not as practical, but it's still a good mic and it sounds good and it's got that look. So if you're really looking for that style, you know what I mean? I only brought this on because it's not 50% off, but it's normally $219 down to $149. To me, that's a significant price drop. And I know Phil has one of these that sounded really good on it.
SM4?
Yeah. Don't you have one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Sorry,
to me,
yeah.
to me, dropping from 220 or 219 down to 149, that's a pretty good. That's $70 off.
Clay, maybe you saw it. I swear, you know what, I wasn't going to say it, but I know I saw it. Somebody had the kit, the SM4 microphone and the custom shock mount for
Yep.
149. It may not still be going on, but I swear I saw
Well,
it yesterday.
what I'm looking at is, the normal price range for the like the Tank 1 and the Tank 6, the normal price range for those is over $100.
Mhm.
So if you were to jump on this now, you can get a name that you know is going to last a long time, sure, for about $150.
And it's a condenser.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool to me.
Yeah.
So there's just I'm just doing one for one. I'll remove that, and whoever's, what do you got, Phil, here?
Well, I saved the best for last. Well, first, Kevin, you asked about the foam. Can you see my
Oh,
screen?
Oh,
I like
yes.
the
So this is
blue and the red.
AliExpress. You can get the black ones with the glowing ring for $5.97. You can get the color ones for $8.72. You can pay $14 if you want. I wouldn't. MV7. They can be a
I
great
wouldn't.
source for foam filters, and I've always liked the ones I've gotten off of those. But that's not the best for last. and I have one of these coming because I just could not say no. This is on Turtle Beach website. Turtle Beach now owns Neat.
Ooh, yeah.
Are you ready for this? This is the King. This
Is
is
it the King?
Neat Worker B2
Oh,
for $25.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll be getting,
wow.
I'll be
This
getting one of
is
those.
in the price
Do it.
point of those Focusrite. This is a real Black
So that's
Friday
the
deal.
Worker B2. That's not the King B.
No, it is the
Okay.
middle size. It's the mid-size one. So it's not the
But
it's not the
still,
little
that's a
tiny guy.
lollipop mic there, Kevin.
Yes.
This is a sweet, sweet, sweet deal. $25. And
That is a good
if you
deal.
spend $30, it's free shipping. So I got this, and I got one of they said these mats, the little mouse pad mats, the bigger ones,
Mm-hmm.
for my desk. I got one of those for $5 because they have a whole bunch of stuff on the Turtle Beach website that's on sale. So I spent $30, got free shipping. I think I saved $8 on the shipping costs. So basically got a mouse pad and a couple bucks off the microphone's already a great price.
Yeah.
Got more than just a couple bucks off, man.
Yeah.
That's what 75% off.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant even after the discounted price because I
Oh.
spent $5 on a mat. I got free shipping.
Oh, there you
And
go. Yeah.
So the shipping saved me like $8-9. So I ended up, getting a $5 mat for free. Although it was more, it's $10 mat. They were 50% off. And then I got a couple more bucks off the $25 price because I saved the additional $3 on the shipping. So, yeah, it's a good deal. Even if you pay the shipping, it's a good deal.
Yeah, no kidding.
Who do we got left?
I got one.
4 people. Oh, you got one?
I got one.
Have at it, and I'm going to look in the...
Act quick. They're not going to be around long now. Cat's out of the bag.
So this is the MXL 990. This is a classic condenser microphone, but this is one that has the LEDs in the mic as well. It is 31% off right now. Normal price $70. You can get it right now for $47. I think this is a heck of a deal. I really enjoy my MXL 990, even though I think it's more of a 770. But I really enjoy mine. This is a beautiful looking microphone.
I like the little accent because it's not like super bright.
Exactly. But if you want one that's kind of not on sale, you got the Blizzard, which is white. It's not a discount, but I do like that look.
The
But
white with
this,
blue.
I like this black and red for some reason. That black and red just
They call it Meteor. Is that what that is?
blaze. They call it blaze. So yeah, there you have it. MXL 990 condenser microphone for $47.96.
That's a dude. If I had the ability, I would get one just to have that cool little light up mic. I don't know. That was the end of my list of things that Rufus helped me with.
It's the end of my list too.
I could look at more, but I don't know.
I didn't have a list. I was making it up as I was going along.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I told Phil before we did this. Was I'm just gonna look as we're live. Mike said the TZ Stellar X2 is on sale for $134, normally $270. I don't actually know what that is, so I
It's
don't know if
a
he's still here.
condenser microphone. It's a very nice condenser microphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 134 is a good price. Then I mean that's half. That's 50% off, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
270,
I
135.
trust Mike. If he
134.
says it's a good deal, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking for more. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. I'm going to go to a couple things that we might have missed. Red Cabin said he does have and use inexpensive boom arms, but not on the air live because of the other issue, which is noise.
I mean, that's completely fair.
Yeah. And then he also said that he needs to get another worker bee. Okay.
And I was
Is the
looking to
worker
see
bee XLR? I forgot when you were just showing it. Or is it USB?
The worker bee? It's
Yeah.
XLR.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's the
that
little
that
one.
would that
The
would
little
entice
one
me
is-
for sure for $25.
Oh yeah. I think it's
If it was
the
a
same
USB, I'd be like,
capsule.
meh. It's something to do a video about, but
I think it's the same capsule. I'll have to double check and see, but I think it is the same capsule.
Mike said he's tempted on that worker bee one. So why wouldn't you be? 25
yeah,
bucks.
$25. That's 2 coffees.
Yeah. Are you going to Starbucks?
I mean, for people who go out and get coffee,
Yeah.
I make mine
Yeah,
at
but so do
home.
I just finished one.
This probably is an indication that there aren't any more neat microphones coming, because it's the only, Turtle Beach does own them now. They bought them from the company that used to be Blue. Blue sold to Logitech, then they went and formed Neat, started producing those microphones, then
Right.
sold to Turtle Beach. I don't know what those guys are doing now, but I'm sure they're planning some cool looking microphones, or they're retired. Yeah, I was like, do they have the King Bee? Do they have the King? No.
No. That would be, I mean, even the worker bee would be cool, but I'd like to get my hands on the King Bee.
Talk
You
about
know what
a
I
heavy
didn't
mic.
What I didn't say, I don't think at the beginning of this, maybe I did, but I'm going to say it again. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that
Yes.
came in the chat.
Gobble,
Mike,
Definitely.
Joe, and King Paco. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Did
Did
everybody have a
everybody-
good Thanksgiving?
I did. I smoked a 20-pound turkey.
Yeah, no, I couldn't resist. I had to make a picture when you said that.
Smoked a 20-pound turkey, and it was just falling off the bones. It was so good.
He, where is it at? There it is. Let me see if I can. So Phil, he said he was going to smoke a turkey, and I was like, oh, well, the only thing that I can really think of is, hang on, where is my thing? My windows are all hidden. Oh, come
So
on.
I found the Sterling Audio P2 for $29. This is weird. It's on.
As soon as he said he had to smoke a turkey, I want you to finish telling that, but I want to just get this out of the way.
No, go ahead.
I was like, oh, he's gonna smoke a turkey.
Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. I was on a different tab.
See, smoking a turkey. Anyway.
Nice.
All right, what were we saying? I'm sorry.
I can't hear Kevin anymore.
Oh, Kevin is.
Sorry, I was muted. I couldn't find the right size papers for it, though, to begin with.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
knew he was saying something funny.
doing the whole. The prompt I gave it was show this guy smoking a turkey, but when I say smoking, I mean like as if it was a cigar. So. Phil, you all right?
Oh, so I was just going to say the Sterling Audio P2 on Guitar Center is $29.99.
Let's pull you up. Where are you at?
I should still be sharing, so you should still have it under your control.
Nice.
So they've got the P2 for $29.99. P20, not such a good deal at $49, I don't think. They had the P30 for $39, and now it's gone back up
Now,
to
are those
49.
decent mics? Because I know
Yes,
nothing about them.
they are decent mics. They actually are. And the P30 has it's got a mic activator built into it. So it's like the SE DCM 6. It's got
Yeah.
a built-in mic activator in it. So and it's a nice sounding microphone.
Nice. So I did see you see the Scarlet there. I
Yep.
did see a deal. Well, I didn't think it was a deal. They have the Scarlet with a Black Friday deal, but it's not really that much cheaper. It's like Mike said earlier, it's like a regular sale price, not an actual Black Friday price.
I saw somebody had the Scarlet 2i2 4th gen for like 169, which is an okay sale price. And then they had the 3rd gen for 119 or 129.
Ooh,
I can't remember
yeah,
who it was though. But I mean, why would you buy a 3rd gen when you can get a 4th gen for, $50-ish more?
right.
Got an
I
upcoming piece on these microphones. Somebody keeps asking, are Sterling microphones any good? I keep seeing them
Oh, I
over
thought you were
there.
done.
No, no, no. They are. I think Sterling microphones are the hidden deal because
That's a really cool looking one back there. That
these
right there, that's neat.
uh,
I
there
like
was
the
a
mount.
guy there was a guy named Aspen Pittman, and he was an amazing fella. He's passed, unfortunately, but he made a line of microphones that got purchased by Fender,
Mm-hmm.
and then Guitar Center said, "Hey, we want." Oh God, the name is escaping me now. He had his own Aspen Pittman brand, and then he had Joe. You know who I'm talking about. Help me out here. Basically, these are they Fender bought Sterling microphones and all their technology, all their amps and stuff like that, and then repackaged them and started selling them under the Sterling brand to Guitar Center. But they're the same microphones, so you can go get an Aston Pittman um, medium or small condenser diaphragm microphone for like $99 if you can still get them, or you can
Yeah,
get a used ST-131, which is the exact same thing for $34 or $39, and they're sweet sounding mics. And I like their large diaphragm condenser microphones too. This is the ST-159,
that's just a sharp looking the color,
but don't
the
pay
shock mount.
299 for it.
No,
You can find this used for around $99.
and that's a safe one to buy used.
It is. It is.
all right.
All right, I'm done. I'm done
You don't
talking.
have to be done.
Yeah.
You got
I
anything, Kevin?
I I was looking. I mean, I did find that the Rode NT1 5th generation is 15% off for 210. So, I
I
mean,
saw that too, but it just didn't strike me as like, oh yeah, you know.
no, it didn't strike me as a great deal either. I was going to look up some others. Do do we know anything about Nearstream?
Where have I heard that
I've
name
heard of the
before?
name.
Is
I've
that
heard
the $19 mic? No, 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 no. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, this is Nearstream XLR USB. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if this is a good microphone or not, but it is 20% off. It I remember the name, I just can't remember the microphone.
Is that the one
So,
that
Here,
looks like the AM8 square-ish?
yeah, yeah, it's squarish. It kind of looks a little bit different. It looks like from the
Yeah,
picture, it looks like it's three different microphones.
it is. They've got multiple models in that body style, and that have different features on them. This looks like the Logitech. No,
Yeah,
it's got a
the
different
yeah.
name. Blue Sona. It looks kind of like the Blue Sona.
And
Yeah,
this is 55.99. So, and you could go 57.59 and get a scissor style boomer.
their interfaces, I have to admit, I'm kind of curious about the Nearstream interfaces, but they're just they're they're s-
This is a super weird design, though. I must say.
Yeah. It looks like a blue Sona, kind of like they were trying to be a blue Sona. B&H has the AMX 15 used for 38.50.
Where'd you go, Clay?
Oh,
There you go. I
oh,
added you to the scene, but
I don't know why it was removed. This is. Hang on, let me get rid of somebody here. That one. This is a Black Friday deal that I would advise don't get. Do not get there.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that
I
necessarily.
No, it's not a bad microphone. It's the $87. There's
But
to me so much better microphones out there for that price.
but it does have software that you can use now that I've heard. I've watched a video of somebody using this microphone and it sounded fantastic with the software. Sounds
Software.
without the software, I don't like it.
Okay.
But with the software, he was able to change his EQs and stuff like that, and it sounded really nice.
I mean, I can do the same thing in OBS, but not live. With
True.
software, you can probably do that live.
Yes.
You know.
Come on, Sennheiser, put the MKH50 on Black Friday deal.
He's like, I would love to get a hold of a Sennheiser shotgun mic, like a good, you know what I mean? Just to start trying to do some stuff where it's there's no mic in the shot, but I don't know what I would do.
It's my dream microphone, the MKH50. And no matter how hard I've watched
That's
so
the
many
pencil
videos.
condenser one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
the indoor dialogue microphone.
yeah, I've heard good things about it, but I've also heard good things about some of the other ones too. Like I've seen guys use these big shotgun mics in a booth and
Yes.
with the proper pop filter on them and get some incredible sound for like voiceover work.
That's the trick. You got to do it in a heavily if you're going to use a shotgun mic
Yeah, it has
indoors,
to.
in
Yeah.
a treated space only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
A booth, like specifically.
yeah, and even then you got to be careful. You got to figure your position, where you're at in the booth and where it's pointing, because if you're a professional voiceover person, the last thing you want is deliver content to your client that has a burst of comb filtering distortion.
Yeah.
Which is the problem of using a shotgun mic.
So you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
These couple guys I've seen, Booth Junkie,
Yes.
Mark, I can't ever say his last name.
Yoshimoto Nemkov.
Yoshin, whatever.
Mark.
God bless you.
The
And
microphone assassin.
they talk about like, you know how there's like me and Kevin are always pushing this whole 45-degree rule. Well, they talk about doing not only this way, but then this way, and pointing towards your chest.
Yep.
Or your chin or something like that.
Yep.
And that's one of the things about those mics in a booth setting.
Well, it's because you can point it that way. You get that rumble from your chest, so it's like, it depends on your voice. It really does. For me, I don't have a Barry White voice, but my voice is deep enough that I've got to really kind of get it more toward,
over there. Yeah.
I feel like it rumbles, but
Yeah.
everybody's different. But I still want Sennheiser to put the MKH50 for under 1,000. Come on, guys, one day.
Under 1,000.
That's all. I mean, that.
But see, that would be a good microphone to do what I was saying, to have it out of frame. Say you're going to talk about like the stuff that you do. Do you make videos for those, or is they just
Are you talking to me, Clay?
journalistic? Yeah.
Yes.
Your projector reviews.
Yes.
So those would be good because you're not talking about mics. So get the mic out of the shot and do your thing.
Yeah, the only time I would prefer to this be the situation is if I'm talking about this microphone.
Or that's the focus is the
Yes.
that nice blah 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 blah.
But yeah, I'm not as much as I've tried to treat my space, and I have somewhat, and and I'm going to put more stuff. But the bottom line is, it's not a treated space; it's a pseudo treated space, and so I
Same
can't
here.
use the mics I
Yeah.
want to use. But man, anyway, okay, enough begging Sennheiser to put it on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? There are other microphones that you can use, but when you go out of the box, I have yet the closest I think I've ever heard is the what is it? What's the Russian microphone brand? The MK012. What's that
I've
brand?
I
Octavo.
I have
yeah,
no idea.
yep.
They have a filmmaker's version that has
Is
a
it Octavo?
hypercardioid capsule. Yes, Octavo. MK012 filmmaker. It's got a hypercardioid capsule on it. It's close, but it's like you listen to it, you go, yeah, I can make that work. And then somebody like Tom Buck whips out the MKH50 and it's like, no, it doesn't sound as good.
Yeah.
The MKH50 blows them all away.
So yeah, Octavo is it Octava or Octavo?
I thought it was Octavo, but
They
maybe it's
that's what they
Octavo.
do a lot of those like pencil condensers, don't they? Yeah, and they've got like kits where you can get like matching mics that are matched and stuff like that.
See, I'd love to get somebody like Fine or Mayano on the phone and say, can you guys make your version of an MKH50?
Yeah.
Because I love Sennheiser, but there's not like proprietary technology in that. It's just the right combination of really
Mhm.
amazing existing tech and a relatively quiet capital, which is very unusual on a pencil condenser. A small diaphragm
Right.
condensers tend to be noisier.
Well, it's all got to do with the what do they call it? The tunneling or
Turbidium.
the huh?
It's how stiff the
But
yeah.
I mean, not just that, the venting on the sides of those things, they've got things directed a certain way on purpose
Yeah, that certainly helps with
because
the
it
pulling
Mhm.
brings
pattern.
it
Yeah,
catches the sound and brings it in quicker.
yeah. But you know what?
Are you laughing at my description?
An industrious like a Bifaley. Bifaley now makes, we talk about Bifaley, they have a Bifaley version of an AT, I can't remember the model number now, but it's a very, very famous Audio Technica pencil condenser microphone.
Hmm.
And they have a Bifaley. It's a copy, but they're doing what they do with every Bifaley mic. They're not saying
Speaking of
it's,
Bifaley, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no,
But
go right ahead.
I have to do this soon, and just I want him to know that it's coming. Michael Lawrence, if you watch this on rewatch, we haven't forgotten you. I have just been trying to get caught up with other reviews that were in line first, and then there was
Mhm.
family stuff that happened. So, and now
Holidays and stuff
spring, and
like
yeah,
that. Yeah, it's put me
haven't
behind
forgotten.
too.
It's coming. Trust me, I come up here every day, and I'm like, oh, I wanna start doing something, but I've actually used this mic in a couple of my things. So,
I really enjoy the sound of that, but by my God,
Bifaley.
I'm gonna have trouble when I
Just say
do this review.
Bifaley, Bifaley.
Bifaley, that may help. Yeah, the Bifaley, it sounded really, really nice.
You're right over there. Oh yeah, he's looking on the internet. He's really like concentrated.
That
He's like,
concentration face, Phil. That
I'm sorry, guys. I just,
I was
I know
like,
you
oh,
were
he's
going to want
mad.
to go here soon. And it's like, I want to find his microphone.
No, I don't care, man. I'm not. Kevin can leave whenever he wants, and we're not being held here
I'm
by.
I've already had my turkey. I've had my a few naps by now, and
How are
yeah.
you not in a coma if you've
Oh,
Oh,
dude, you know what? I've got dessert downstairs that I just don't have the room for, and I didn't eat. I didn't even. I'm not trying to pick on my wife or my kids. I didn't eat as much as the rest of the family, and I'm still full.
oh, I just now had a slice of pie before I came in here. So
I want. She's got this. What the hell is it? Some kind of cream pie, not your typical chocolate cream pie. This has got like different stuff in it, and it sounded so good. And the crust is home. Everything's homemade. My wife made. The crust is graham cracker, pecan, and something else all combined together.
Mm.
And then it's got homemade because she makes her own whipped cream. She doesn't buy whipped cream. It's got homemade whipped cream and some chocolate chips on top, and it looks so good. But I just can't do it.
Hey Clay, can you pop my screen back up real
Oh,
quick? I found it.
sure. Oh, look at that.
So if a company, I think we all like bifaily microphones,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, they have a big percentage of their inventory is modeling, other
Higher
famous
end.
microphones. This is a relatively new one. This is their version of an Audio-Technica
This is a
C451B.
bifaily?
This is a bifaily. It says they call it the bifaily C451B. Um, and if it's like the other bifaily, kind of like, is that me? That's
No,
not
it's
me.
Kevin. He's
Is it
panicking.
me?
Yeah.
So this is Alibaba, so it's $55 for one, and then whatever shipping is. Oh, and there's Kelly Tang. She's the best rep. Kelly is awesome.
Hmm.
Kelly worked with me last year before, tariff hell happened,
Yeah.
and she was wonderful. I couldn't believe she spent so much time talking to me about their microphones. She's a great rep.
Sorry about that. My phone just went crazy for a little bit.
It's okay.
But I was all over her, like, when are you guys coming out with new models?
Dude,
New
that's
models, new
cheap.
models.
20. I wish I could do it. I just can't do nothing right now
Oh,
because
I
of
can't either. I can't
my
either.
situation. But I would, if I had the ability, I would buy that just to do a review on it. That's a good. It's 20. What? 20 something?
No, it's 55 for
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I
55,
can't see
71.
nothing. I'm sorry. I can't.
Plus, what do they charge for shipping?
But even
right
still,
now?
that's not a bad price.
$20 for shipping. So yeah, it's not bad when you consider what it's not. But so I'm assuming like the other bifaily microphones, like their C414, they're good. Does it sound like a C414? No, but it's a quality.
But it sounds good. So
microphone.
this is going to sound good, but not
I
like.
hope so.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see bifaily take an MKH, make their version of an MKH50. Because if this is like a C451, it's not the quietest. It's a typical pencil condenser, right?
Mhm.
What this mic has going for it, the Audio Technica, is you've got 0, 10, and 20
It's got switches.
dB
dB.
cut, and then it's got switches for high pass and low pass filters.
Wow. Yeah.
Those are cool, man.
See,
So-
to me, whether it's the quietest or not doesn't matter because I can put noise gate on and noise suppression. If it's got the sound, if the sound is there, if the quality of the sound is there, then I can make it work. But it to be an out of shot camera.
Yeah, I guess the question is, let's see, it's AKG C451. Did I say Audio Technica? I said it meant AKG C451. Self noise is so the self noise of the AKG C451 is 18 dB, which is not bad for a pencil condenser. And what does that sell for? Those are all AliExpress. Oh, you can get for $59 on AliExpress. I don't know what kind of ship. Oh, and free shipping, they say.
Yeah.
No way. No, it's 72. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's
But
very misleading.
it's 72
AliExpress.
with free shipping because it's not 72. They're charging you for shipping.
But if you were to buy one on Sweetwater, $749
For the actual
for
microphone.
the actual AKG C451. Yeah, and it's a cardioid. I'd want a hypercardioid because hypercardioid I think is what you need for indoor.
No, that's what I would want, hyper. Because
Yeah.
They don't
again,
have.
it's going to be so far away from you, you really want it to narrow up a little bit.
Exactly.
So I need to reach out to bifaily, and they'll go, "Who are you? Who are you?"
I have reached out to them. I'm hoping that someday they'll respond. I'm going to email them again because I would love to
Yeah.
start up a collaboration with them as well.
I've reached out to several companies and gotten crickets.
Yeah.
Straight crickets.
Yeah.
It's just so. I just think that right now bifaily is focusing on markets that they're a little more price friendly for them. So
Closer
you see
to.
a lot of their brands in Europe, a lot of their product in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and again, I don't mean that as a criticism. It's just a reality. It's
No,
more
it's
expensive to
it
be
doesn't
overseas
matter.
than
It's the
it is
truth.
here. Yeah,
That's something
So-
that is everybody's having to consider.
but I mean, maybe what I'll do is I'll sell a couple microphones and I'll call Kelly and I'll ask her to send me one.
Mike, so we've missed some comments here. Hang on. I'm
Uh-oh.
getting, Sterlings are pretty good, Joe says. Great for the price.
Yep.
King Paco's still looking for somebody to buy his Roadcaster. Mike
It's the
said
wrong
he
time
just
of year to be
ordered the worker
selling.
bee. Thanks, Philip.
You're welcome, Mike.
Red Cabin Joe said, "I'm gonna send you all a recording of my students that they did with the NT1. Yes, please do." He
Hey,
said,
Joe,
"Bark."
you ask Joe, does he have a AKG C451 in his mic locker?
Okay, you just asked him.
I did.
Mike said he reviewed the Nearstream microphone.
And
Paco's asking if anybody's looking for a Roadcaster. I'd say
wait
that
till
again.
February, March, Paco. You're not going to get top dollar right now.
Yeah.
No, he said Bark reviewed the Nearstream.
Oh, Bark reviewed it. Yes, sorry. And then Mike said, "Oh yes, MKH50, please, 50% off."
Who said MKH 50% off? Mike?
Mike, he just said yes, please.
Yes. You know anybody at Sennheiser, Mike?
He said that's one of his dream mics too. Yeah, for the whole out of shot thing, you know.
Yeah. It just sounds
Good booth
sweet.
or big treated space. Yeah.
I'd put it right here too, because it's even
It's
in
Octava.
proximity. Octava. Did I say Octavo? I thought I said Octava.
You said Octavo, and I wasn't saying you were wrong. I just couldn't remember. I was like, I can't remember if it's Octava or Octavo.
Oh, you're right.
Oh wait, and then Mike said Octavo.
Yeah, but then Red Cabin said Octava.
Octava. I'm so confused.
Hang on. I'm just
It's an octagon. Octagon mic.
It's an October abbreviated mic. We'll just call it
It's Octava.
Okay.
Octava USA. It ends in an A. Not O.
USA.
Well, yeah, it has to because it's a Russian brand. So they
Genuine Russian-made micro condenser, Octava USA.
So
I actually don't know how they're bringing in inventory right now. Because
does Russian-made microphones, does that carry some kind of clout that I don't know about?
Well, they're actually decent microphones, but I guess the problem is there's with what's going on in the world the last couple of years, there's what do they call that? Sanctions. So I don't know how they're bringing in inventory. They must have formed a USA division. That's how they're doing it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess that's why they call it Octava USA, and then dash a genuine Russian made.
If they've got a plant here in the U.S., then that
I don't think it's a plant. I just think it's a division here in the U.S. so they can bring stuff in.
Right.
I'm going to have to look into this a little further because I don't want to like shit on Octava. Pardon my French. Sorry.
No, that's right.
Kids in the audience. I don't, but you know, it's one of those things that they make several microphones that have historically impactful sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
The worst I've ever heard about them is consistency of manufacture because they really are. You know, we were talking about handheld or handmade microphones a few episodes back with Yumi and Joe, and that's an example of you really got to have your quality control
right
tight because historically it's been up and down with that brand. However, I don't know that reflects the current products. And also, too, I don't know what current products mean because how are they bringing in Russian-made products? I don't see how they can do it with sanctions. So I don't know. Maybe they are building. Maybe they're assembling here. I don't know how that works.
I thought it was something along those lines. You had to have, even if it wasn't all of the manufacturing, there had to be some in order for it to be here.
I don't know. It's one of those things. You know what? That's a good subject for a video.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which I don't disagree with too much. Like, if put the business here.
Yeah.
If you really want to sell here, put the business here.
I'll put it on my list of things to look into.
There you go.
There was a guy on Facebook Marketplace that was selling the Octava filmmaker kit it's the MK012 with the 3 different capsules, the hypercardioid, the cardioid, and the Omni 2-pack for $625. and I saw it on there, and it was gone like in a day, and it was barely used. He was a guy up in L.A. No, he was here down in my neck of the woods, but he was a filmmaker, and I think he said he used it once or twice. It was pristine, but somebody got a sweet deal on a 2-pack. Sweet.
Forgot I was muted.
You snooze, you lose, man.
Well, I have $650 to spend on it.
Yeah,
This is true.
that's the problem.
If I had $650, I'd be putting a down payment on an MKH50.
You know what? Honestly, I think if I could figure out a way, I would probably sell my Rodecaster and get the Video S. Just if I had that laying around.
Oh yeah, are there any deals going on the Video S? Well,
I don't know. It's just now getting released, isn't it? Or to be.
End of the month, I thought.
I know Paco's getting one. And not that I sit around longing for expensive things that I don't need, but I think I could make use of that pretty well. But I wouldn't need the Rodecaster Duo anymore.
Yeah, it would take the place of it.
Yep.
But it's got time ago, when I worked at that mythical company that I used to work at, I used to have access to employee pricing of a music store that's still around that I will not name. And it was so sweet. Love to be able to get one of those.
A
Joe
guitar
said he
store.
doesn't have that AKG mic. Phil.
Sorry, what was that?
Joe said he does not have that mic, that AKG mic.
What good are you, Joe? What good are you, sir?
Come on, Joe, get it together, guy.
I think we've only got like 1 or 2 guys watching, so
Right.
it's him and bouncing around between him and Mike.
Well, and we're probably going to lose them before long too here because we've been going on a little longer.
It's
But
okay.
hey, I'm having fun. So
Yeah,
you
that's
just
what
say when, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. For now. I don't get tired sometimes, especially if we're talking like this, like we're on a good roll. I'm good.
Okay.
See,
So you're going to
Philip
turn this into like
it's
10
only
short videos?
8. Who, me? No.
Yeah. Well, who
Oh,
else?
I don't know. I mean, because I don't have no AI to chop it up, and I'm not gonna go through 2 hours worth. So,
Fair enough.
I mean, if you're more than happy to do it if you want to.
Well, you know what we need to start doing on our biweekly with Joe is I think we started talking about this is we really should just start scheduling our topics, and that way it makes it easier on you as the channel owner to be able to go. I'm going to turn that into a 10-minute short. I'm going to turn that into a 10-minute short without having to edit it all down.
If we kept it to 10, like if we did like, if we had like several topics and we're like, all right, let's pick 3 and we'll talk about each one for 10 minutes.
You should try it and just see what happens.
I'm okay with that. It's just it's harder to speak
Especially
about.
when I'm on the microphone, but
Yeah.
still,
That's
I'm
no
willing to
doubt. It's just harder to talk or harder to do than it is to speak about. You know what I mean?
I think didn't you have the idea of having a time clock going or something like that?
Yeah. I was trying to think of I could do it on screen.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
add a time clock on screen.
Yeah. And just have it set. But I don't want to do that to be a bossy route. Like I just want to be able to get,
It's better when the conversation flows, in my opinion.
it
You
is.
know what I mean?
It is. And so I want it to flow, but yet I don't want it to overflow. You know what I mean?
Yes, but you have to make your algorithm overlord happy.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not even so much the algorithm and you're right. It is the first and foremost. It's the algorithm, but it's the viewers. I want them to get what we say we're going to give them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? What does Joe say here?
Well, someday when I have viewers, I'll know what you're talking about. But
I do have.
I like your content, man.
Yeah.
I like your content a lot.
well, thank you. I like
He
yours
said he
too.
does have all the neat B mics if you want to borrow one. Joe,
Who does?
Red Cabin.
Oh, he has all the neat B mics. Oh crap!
Mhm.
Cancel my order.
If you want to borrow,
Oh.
don't cancel your order.
See, the thing about those is I think that neat is a good investment because they're blowing them out at 25. In another
Yeah,
6
that's-
months, there's
that's
not
a
gonna
good
be any more of
investment,
that
yeah.
inventory, and they're going to be used for $99.
Know Your Joe sent me one. It's the USB, which is great. It was a cool video.
Mhm.
I just don't use it that much. So
That was the worker bee, right? This is the
No, it's the
USB one.
bumblebee.
The bumblebee. Oh, the bumblebee. That's the small one. Yeah, you can get that on Woot right now for I think like $14.
Yeah, the bumblebee.
Neat. Bumblebee.
I love the form factor. This grill is just, I don't know. It's just nice. I just wish it was an XLR.
Woot still have it.
And if
No, I
I'm
guess
not
Woot sold
mistaken,
out of their
that was pretty
inventory.
good too.
Hey, you guys ever heard of a brand of mic called a Reloop?
Or no.
A what?
B&H has, they say it's a $100 microphone for $19.99. My
No.
screen
A,
still up?
a reloop. It's a. Sorry, Trey, I'm taking over for a second here.
No, go right ahead. Take the wheel and drive.
Special order.
Ooh, that's kind of
like-
cool looking.
Yeah, I like the
$20.
look of it.
Is it a USB mic?
Yes.
Hmm.
Let's see what they say here.
The
Ask
only-
Podcaster Go, a USB mic purpose built for podcasting. Well, of course. And there's video. Cardioid.
Does it come with
1648.
software?
No, that I know it doesn't. It runs off of the OS software. So right out of the OS.
I'm sorry. Is this Philip's screen that's being shared?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't adding it. Thanks, Kevin.
And but it does have headphone monitoring on it. I know this does. I know it does.
It does?
Yes, it has a headphone. It has a headphone jack on it. Right there.
Okay.
So it looks like
Okay.
USB micro. Is that micro mini? That's mini.
Mini, I think.
Yeah, that looks mini.
Yeah, that's mini. But there's your headphone. There, I saw a video on this. I actually had to. It was a Russian or I don't know, that part of the world with English subtitles. I think the guy was saying is doesn't have any onboard gain control. It's all controlled via the Windows software. I don't know if it works with Mac or not. It was a pretty new video at the time. This is like the product came out 2 years ago. Made in Taiwan.
It does have a unique look to it, but other than that, man, the mini USB port.
Yeah, this is definitely a travel microphone,
Yeah.
but it's $19. I mean,
$19?
$19. Yeah.
What's Mike? Let's see. What has he got? Paco said he learned a lot of stuff from us. Good. That's the whole hope. Mike said I bought that mic, the Bumblebee 2. Yep. When it came out to review, but it's still sitting in the box. Well, you should whip it out and make a video. It's fun.
Whip it out.
Whip it good.
Well, Turtle Beach is gonna be happy because several people bought them, including myself. So there's videos coming. I always heard that it was a good compromise between the big gigantic
King Bee.
King Bee. Talk about a heavy microphone. That thing is like
The King Bee?
that's a murder weapon.
Really? That's a
Yeah.
murder weapon.
Sucker, yeah. Both in shape and weight. But yeah, I always heard that this was a nice little compromise between the two from size and sound. So
I'd be curious, but I don't know if I want to necessarily borrow anybody's mic just to review it. I don't know.
But for
Not-
25 bucks, that Turtle Beach sell, I may be able to afford that at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd stop now, man. I think every day, if I say the word "yeah," that's what I'm. Yeah. Yeah. Phil, you don't know what we're talking about, I guess.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
but
good Lord.
I'm just looking for more
Kevin got me onto this thing. It's this group of people that do these little skits. They like film comedy skits,
Mhm.
and they're short. They're on what is it on? What is it? Like,
TikTok. We're on TikTok.
TikTok reels, Instagram, stuff like that. And it's called Chit. CHIT is the guy's name. And he is like
Like, this is some funny chit.
Yeah. Well, no, not like yeah, Chit man. Like his name is Chit, and he's like kind of nerdy. He's got a bowl cut haircut. He's got glasses, and he just yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And they do these skits that are like the best one that I've seen was the Black Purse.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. He comes into the room and you listening, Phil? No, he's
I'm listening.
oh, okay.
He comes into the room.
He comes into the room and there's a guy in there, a white guy, and there's a black woman in there. And he comes in and he goes, "Is there a black person here?" And the white guy is like his boss or something. He's like, "Wait, what did you just say, Chit?" And he's like, "Is there a black person here?" And he's like, "Chit, I don't know. Why are you saying that?" And the black lady's looking at him like, you know, he's like, she's like, yeah, there's a white person here too. And he's like, "Oh, but I'm not looking for one of those." He's like, "I'm looking for a black person here." And she's just getting like mad. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he bends over and he picks up a black person. He goes, "Oh, I found it." Like, and ever since he showed me that, I can't stop finding
That
him.
was actually the skit that kind of went around a lot that made them.
Made him popular.
Yeah, and it's just been a series since.
It's so funny.
It
They're
really
so
is funny.
I remember there's a guy who does his channel is he learns to speak foreign languages like really fast, and then he goes and visits parts of New York or other countries and talks after studying for like a day or two and does a really good job. But he did a video where he actually learned to speak Chinese while living there for a couple of years studying as a student, and he's quite good. And he got invited on a show, which was essentially, everybody is blindfolded, or and there's 5 people, and we got to guess who's not, the Asian person.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
really knows the culture, and he really knows, and it's like, and you see all these people, a guy from Taiwan, turning on a girl from, Shanghai. Oh, you're not actually Asian. You're not. It's like, and he was this squirrely little white guy.
Is this the same guy who like goes to restaurants and
Yes.
will start talking in English and then all of a sudden just start talking in
Yes.
Japanese or Chinese, and they're like,
Yes.
"You speak it so good." You
Yeah.
know what?
His most recent video, I think, is brilliant. He went and gave a commencement speech or spoke at a school full of kids using, I don't know, slang, like Riz and terminology. Like, he had a whole conversation, and you see these like 13 and 14-year-olds, their eyes just like, "What did he say? An adult is talking like us? What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this guy, I don't even know who it is. My daughter was playing the video and she goes, "Listen to this video." And the video, even if you're watching it, you don't see the person right away. And it's this like hard Irish accent. Like, I don't know what their different dialects are, but like here we have like Southern, Midwestern, all this.
Just like here, they've got.
Okay. Well, this guy was like heavy duty Irish.
Mhm.
You know how they sound, right?
My
And then,
last
like,
name is Boyle. I know exactly how. They
and
sound.
then the camera pans to this dude, and he's like as Asian as they come, and you're like, "What?"
One has nothing to do with the other.
No, because there's Asians that live there that are
Right.
sound that were born there, but it's just weird. It's just
Like
weird.
that scene in Captain America, the first one, where they're breaking them out of the Nazi prison camp, and the big burly guy says to the Asian guy, "Hey, we're only taking Americans," and he pulls out his dog tag. His Asian guy and goes, "Hey, pal, I was born in Fresno." It's like,
Yeah, yeah,
one has nothing to do with the other.
right.
All over. Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm gonna get close to being canceled. So
Well, my channel is labeled as not for kids, so I don't think you need to worry.
I just don't want my Irish relatives calling me.
Well, if the Irish mob is pretty nasty too,
Lord knows.
so be careful.
I could tell you stories. But I'm not going to. Not on the channel.
I did notice.
My mother was Jewish. My father is Irish Catholic. I have already a very unique perspective and relationship with guilt, and that's as much as I'll say.
Got it. Well, I think everybody's starting to we're all starting to slow down. So maybe we've got 8 more minutes and we hit 2 hours.
Okay.
So, and then we'll call it a night. We'll say happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday tomorrow.
Yeah, I actually think I might go out and get me a new smoker, maybe.
Ooh.
There you go.
The one I have now, I have a pellet smoker. It's not your traditional stick burner.
I've seen those, yeah.
I started with stick burners and I'm really good with them. I just, at this point in my life, I like the set it and forget it style. So my current smoker is a pellet grill, but it aired out twice today when I was starting it up. So I'm thinking I want a new one, so I may go out Black Friday and see what deals I can find.
Is this something Irish, or is there something?
What?
Phil? I don't know. I thought you might know because
Honey cuts of beef meat
in recipe. Barops 25 Shiminit.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm just making sure it was something I didn't.
I don't know. I wasn't joking about my Irish. My dad's side of the family is Irish Catholic. My mom's side of the family is Russian Jewish, and the one thing that both sides had in common was very bland food overall. I mean, my grandmother, my dad's diet was so typical.
I mean, that's better for
Irish.
us. You know, I always said that
mom,
if somebody fed us the way we feed our dogs, we would all be in good shape.
Yeah. So.
They don't have a choice.
When I moved to New Orleans and lived there for 3 years, I practically destroyed my digestive system with spicy food.
Oh, I already told you.
But wasn't it worth it?
Oh, yeah. And I learned how to cook gumbo and learned how to cook Creole. And yeah, I used to make.
I love a good crawfish boil too.
Ooh, yeah. Now you're talking my language over there.
It's where I put on my weight. I moved to New Orleans. I was around 210 pounds. I moved 3 years later from New Orleans back to Dallas, and I was 260 pounds and just kept going up from there. So it was a wonderful place to eat, and the music was great. And
me and food have a love-hate relationship too. I love to eat it, but it hates my body. So
yeah, well, I think everybody. That's me. I can't. I don't know. I don't even go that crazy. The thing is me. My oldest son works a lot harder than any of us, and he stays relatively trim. But the minute he gets off of that wagon, you see it instantly in his face. It'll start just packing on, and you're like, wow, holy crap. We're just got terrible metabolisms, I guess.
But yeah, I just, you grow up eating a certain way, and then when you change your diet to something else dramatic, it has a huge effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for me, it was a combination of suddenly being exposed to a bunch of food that I never was growing up. And also just working in the corporate world, you have per diem, you're eating really nice
especially if you're on business trips a lot, you're just going to be going out to eat all the time.
I traveled like 70-80% of the time for the bulk of my career, so I was constantly just eating so good.
Ironically, when I was a truck driver, I didn't gain the most weight then. It wasn't until after I stopped driving.
Because you were driving, you were on the highway, you were focused on what you were doing.
But I was a hustler too, though. So very seldom that I drove tractor trailer where I was just driving all the time. Usually I was doing flatbed work, and not just any kind of flatbed. I would have like a forklift. So that means I was physically climbing up and down, doing things, throwing straps. I stayed busy. And then
Yeah.
once I stopped driving, I no.
Are there many drivers that just drive? I mean, usually,
Yeah, yeah,
you
no,
get.
there's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot. Matter of fact, there's so much so that they've started making a lot of big companies like corporate version of trucking and like independent are two different things, but corporate is kind of shifted into uh, nope, well, pun intended, automatics. They don't even shift the gears.
mm.
You just jump in the truck and it's got buttons. Drive,
Yeah.
park, neutral, reverse, and you just go.
But just talk. I think Phil was talking about like drivers not getting out running
Yeah.
forklifts and
No,
stuff
that's
like that. I did warehouse work for many years, and I would have drivers not even get out of their trucks.
yeah.
So
Well, that was what I was saying was that it's so much so that they've started making automatic vehicles so that these guys don't even have to be a quote unquote truck driver. They can just be able to get it from one place to the next safely, kinda, and you know what I mean?
Well, I know what you're saying, Clay, about keeping busy. I mean, I remember when I mean, I spent a big chunk of my life, early young life, selling retail electronics. That's how I got ended up, doing what I did later on in life. But in between working, those years at retail and where I ultimately ended up corporately, I did corporate video production, and the big chunk of that was loading equipment for rentals
Yeah.
and take it to concert halls and
And setting it
venues
up
and
and
setting it up, loading it, unloading
you're
it,
bending over and it's not so much that it's a lot of heavy stuff, but you're constantly
constantly moving.
yep.
mm-hmm.
Yep,
Yep.
that's kind of what probably kept me afloat the most as far as health goes, is I always chose I didn't like to be bored. I wanted when I drove, I wanted to be tested, and if I had a job, if I picked a job driving that wasn't a lot of physical activity, it had to be something that was going to challenge my skill at driving.
It terrified me driving those. I never drove a big rig and never had like a trailer attached. The biggest I ever did was just like, the big giant, 35, 34-foot riders or whatever. And that
Oh yeah,
stuff
yeah.
terrified me driving around Dallas, Fort Worth,
Oh,
You
you
want to
know,
I'll
that's
give you a
that's
quick
the worst place to drive. Oh my gosh.
stopping in the middle of the street in Dallas because there's no place to pull over. You just stop in the
Mhm.
left lane, get out in the middle of traffic, throw up your gate, whip out the ramp and take the picture, deliver it. It's like and
I'll give you a couple of scary
Mm-hmm.
scenarios. That picture doing that, so like downtown Boston,
mm,
but you've got a forklift on the back of your truck that you're going to get the forklift down off the trailer, and you're now going to drive this big forklift that has three wheels, two in the front and one in the back. They're big like off-road tires, and you're going to drive that in downtown Boston.
I've only driven in Boston one time and I was like,
That's
never
crazy.
again.
And I've done it triple parked, not double parked, triple parked. You'll be sitting out in a travel lane. Throw your hazards on, jump out, start doing stuff. You got cars just zipping right by you.
Did they ever finish the Big Dig? Is that what they call it, the Big Dig
It's
up
never
in
going to be
Boston?
finished, but yeah,
It's
they've
still
gotten a
going
lot of
on.
progress. So most of the highway is under the city there.
So when I drove there, they had just broken ground for that. I think
Yeah,
when I
no,
did
they've
it for a
got a
while.
lot done.
It's terrifying. It was terrifying. The only thing
It's
more
fun, man.
terrifying than my time driving there was driving on the Schuylkill Expressway in Pennsylvania.
I go through there and I don't something takes over when I go into situations like Boston and all that. Even in like a car. As soon as I start getting into those where it's a lot of traffic and there's a lot of dog eat dog, I just become like this, like I'm surviving.
I
I'm
am
in survival mode.
I am deathly, well, not deathly, but I do not like tunnels at all.
Oh, I
So
love
if I, oh no, absolutely not.
We have one that goes underwater.
Uh, I see.
That's how you get to the uh, Logan Airport.
No, I don't like, no.
Don't
I,
ever fly into Boston because you can't. If you're going south, at least, yeah, south, you have to go. Well, you don't have to go in the tunnel,
I
but
mean, I'll
yeah,
go through them if I have to, but like I get when I do drive through them, like I'm white knuckling the whole time. Like it freaks me out. I don't know why, but it really does. Even some of the smaller nothing tunnels, like the one there in Atlanta, when you're going through, there's one there, but it's
freak.
fairly small, but
Atlanta's nuts.
it makes me grip that steering wheel and like I start cramping up sometimes in my hands because it really my stress level jumps big
Yeah,
I know
time.
what you mean. I know what you mean. The tunnel going into New York, the God, why is it not? Why is it's escaping the name now? But I used to
tunnel
do
in
it
New
all the
York.
time. The
The
the to go into that lets you into downtown into Manhattan, I think.
Oh, to Manhattan. Yeah. So you're
Yeah,
you're talking about like it's. I think you're entering around Spanish Harlem.
yeah. That driving in that thing, I've
Do
always
a
felt
tractor
like it
trailer
was
there.
too close. No, I'm just talking about in the car was
But you're
terrifying.
like, I'm talking, you're a tractor trailer, and you're when you get off the highway, you're in those weird where they've got elevated roads, and you're in between, you're underneath.
Yeah,
I didn't like it. We
we used
used
to
to
have
make
the
this joke about telling our dispatchers or whatever that because I've been driving since tractor trailer since before everybody had GPSs, and we just had Atlas and like road maps, and we would always say, I don't even have New York in my map. I don't know how to. I don't know nothing about that. They would be like, "What? Your map doesn't have New York? No, it's not in there." Like,
I lived in Park Ridge, New Jersey, which was right across, which is right near basically Nyack and the border, and because we always had to go into New York to do business. There was always shows, there was always events and stuff like that.
yeah,
And I was there for 3 years, I think. And at the end of 2 years, anytime I had to go into the city for business, I'd be like, "Get a car, send me, I'll go. I'll go do
you
it,
just don't want to
but
drive.
I'm
Somebody
not
else
going
can
to
do it.
drive. Otherwise
And
I'm
you
going
know
to be a
what? To be
mess. I'll
honest
be
with
on
you,
camera or something."
people that are from there, you're better off them driving than you. You'll get from point A to point B much quicker because they know what they're doing.
You could always tell the taxi drivers who had upgraded to limo because they still drove like they had a taxi.
Yeah. You know
Driving
what I saw
nuts,
one
making
time?
what a hurl.
Speaking of taxis, it was me and my ex-wife a long time ago. We went to somewhere in Manhattan, and we were at a traffic light or something, and there was a taxi in front of us, and there was somebody in the back seat already, and like they already had somebody. Dude, I swear to God, I saw this. This guy had like this like longer, like almost like a trench coat, comes from the passenger side, opens the door. You see him whip out a gun, and you can see the gun aimed at the other passenger's head, and you don't hear anything going on, and all of a sudden you see that passenger open the door and get out, and then this guy got in. You're just
Holy
like,
crap.
what? Yeah. Like,
I saw a lot of things when I was in New York, but I didn't see
oh
that.
yeah, oh
That's
yeah.
crazy.
He was like, this is my cab now, get out. I don't know what he said, but that's what I put into it.
I used to go. There was a period there for a couple of years for one of the divisions I worked for. We had a showroom at the old headquarters in Manhattan, and so I'd go every other month for several years to the showroom to train to work with different people up there. And
Yeah.
I'd take the red eye and get in. New York is so amazing at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, especially Manhattan. It's just dead. People getting ready to start the day or wrapping up the day. It's my
Right.
favorite time. Take a cab to the hotel,
Nice little witching hour.
go to the little bodega they have because they have these food, buffets all over the place. So you go in,
Yeah.
they're preparing food for events, things like that. It's all left. You just pile it on and get your meal, go to the hotel, go do a
Hmm.
little business, then go to bed. But that's my favorite time. I used to love taking the red eye and getting in at that time of day. It's about the only time I super, super, super enjoyed New York. And I went there a lot.
Is there a town where you're in California, but where?
Oh, I don't want to say. I'm so popular,
Oh,
somebody will track me down.
well, I'm trying to
I'm in
think of
San
the.
Diego. I'm in San
San
Diego.
Diego. I'm trying to think if if it was Santa Ana or Santa Nella.
There's a lot of Santas
Right.
that have nothing to do with closets.
I have I think I've told Kevin before, the nastiest story ever was
Oh
that
yeah.
I think it
Let's
was
keep that off the air.
Santa Nella, there was a TA truck stop,
Mhm.
and I was there for the night sleeping, and there was this
Lizard. A lizard.
lot lizard. It was a lot lizard story, and most truck stops typically you're parked at an angle.
Yeah.
This one you backed in straight, so it was a much wider parking lot than normal, but not too wide that you can't see because now you're looking straight at the other people on the other side, other trucks, and you can see right in their cab of their trucks. And I was watching a movie, but I was laying in my bed, like
Mhm.
legs stretched out watching TV this way, so I'm sideways in the truck, and I could see out. I didn't have my curtains closed. I could still see out, and I just happened to look out, and what caught my eye was this guy across from me had his dome light on, like the big bright one, and it just it was nighttime, so I was like looking, and I look, and it's this big fat guy, huge fat guy, and he's got no shirt on, and he's sitting in his truck, and here comes a lot lizard. She walks up to his door, knocks on the door, and I'm like, so now I'm pausing, I'm like, okay, I mean, who wouldn't, right? She gets in the truck. You see everything. Like
I'm
the whole.
sorry.
No, that's not even the worst part. Curiosity is what keeps you looking, when the event was over, she got out of the truck and there was an empty space next to him. The parking spot next to him was empty. And I'm watching her and I'm like, what is she doing? And she's like in the middle of that empty space and she's doing this and that, and she's like pulling her shirt up, and I'm like, what is going on? She straddled over a water puddle and was scooping the water from the puddle up and cleaning herself.
Okay, let's edit this out of the video.
It's days. So when I tell you
Clearly, it scarred you.
I've seen some stuff out there on the road that just made me not want to do that no more.
So Phil, you're in the San Diego area. Have you been to a Comic-Con yet?
Yes, I have
You have.
many times.
That's like my dream thing is to go to a San Diego Comic-Con.
I would like
So,
that.
a lot of people. I mean, it's changed a lot. I haven't been recently. Again, I used to for work
Mhm.
because we were always promoting or doing something, some tie-in with some product launch or studios, and I'm sure Sony is still attending. Um, th-
But did you
for
get to attend as a guest or a vendor?
I attended as a vendor, but to be quite honest, a lot of times at those shows, you get a vendor badge. You go in. A lot of what I did was set up and booth staff training, and making sure they got it right. Got the right message, and then there was nothing else to do. So you take advantage and wander the
And
show.
walk around and yeah.
Nice.
I never went to a Hall H presentation. Those things you have to be willing to stand in line.
Oh yeah.
And it's just not done nothing but gotten worse. And I liked the trade show. I've been going to sci-fi shows, comic book shows, conventions, things like that since I was a kid. I think I went to one of the very first Star Trek conventions in the early 70s. My dad took me when I was a kid. And I just kind of got hooked from there on. I
Yeah.
like the smaller cons
Mhm.
because that's where at the smaller conventions, that's where I've met some of my favorite authors and filmmakers. I met most of, not Shatner, not Nimoy, but the rest of the Star Trek, the original cast at small cons. I got to go out and have lunch with George Takei.
Oh nice.
He took me and about
Is
10
that
other
who's that?
people to this
Pseudo?
little con. What's that? Sulu, yes.
Sulu.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah, exactly. And he is an interesting fellow. He really is.
I
He's a
bet.
very interesting fellow. Got a lot of stories and is quite funny. But it was the smaller cons that were best because they were more
Hmm.
intimate and you got to actually talk with people. Um, so
Yeah,
I
I like when they spend a little bit more time with you,
yeah.
interact with the fans a little bit more. I've been to many cons as well. Recently went to Dallas Fan Expo and
Oh yeah.
met the cast of Back to the Future because it's my favorite movie. Back to the Future is my favorite.
No kidding.
Yeah, go figure. Back to the Retro Review. Big fan of Back
He's
to the
like,
Future.
no kidding.
But in 2019, I met the cast as well, the main cast. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Leah Thompson, Thomas F. Wilson, and at that time James Tolkien as well.
Hmm.
But this time they had even more characters there, so I had to go. And I met Huey Lewis was there.
Oh, sweet.
The guy who played
Biff?
Huey Lewis. He's
No,
the
no, the guy who played Biff. I
No,
forget.
he's
Oh
saying,
yeah.
yeah.
That's Thomas F. Wilson.
Yes.
I actually met Thomas F. Wilson first out of all of the characters because I met him when he was doing stand-up comedy, and me and my cousin sat front row at his comedy show. It was fantastic. Funny guy. Great with crowds too. Like he is probably the most personable out of all of them.
I agree.
So, but yeah,
I've met him, but I've seen his movies and I've seen some of his stand-up on YouTube.
yeah, he's fantastic. I love
His
Thomas F.
convention
Wilson.
movies. I mean, he's done like really good like fan movie type of things where he documents the convention circuit, stuff like that. He
Yeah,
seems like an amazing fellow.
but I met a whole other group of people from Back to the Future, and I met people who've played Supermans at cons because I'm a big Superman fan too, and it's one of those things to where I love cons because that's my people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just I feel at home there. Although lately it's it's turning into something I don't like. Like it's big groups of people and not enough support staff around to manage these big groups of people.
Yeah.
So it's becoming a little bit of a hassle. But cons are big business but they're still fun to go to if you're into that geek culture stuff.
Yeah, I am. I mean, that's my channel name, Geek Omelet.
Mm-hmm.
I love. I had thought that at this point in my life, I'd probably be traveling around in an RV and visiting, the smaller cons that were out there like I used to do when I was younger. I unfortunately I can't. I wish I
Right.
could. Physical
Yeah.
limitations, um, but yeah, I loved going to them when I was younger. My friends that I grew up with in Texas, my good buddy Aaron, my friend Gary, my friend James. It's like, yeah, they're all still there in the area, and we used to go when we were younger. Had some great times. My friend Aaron he's got a very very successful podcast around role playing gaming. They actually created an original role playing game, and then I guess it's not as uncommon these days. There's a lot more of it, but he was doing it like over 10 years ago.
Oh wow.
Knights of oh crap, he's going to be so mad because it's such a good podcast. But they also do a pop culture podcast, and it's really quite good where they talk about stuff
Very
like
cool.
I would love to talk to you about the new Superman and what you think about. We won't go down the path here, but at some point about all the rumors that are going around about Netflix buys Warner Brothers and them turning it back over to Zack Snyder. This seems like fantasy to me, but I don't know.
You know what?
I like James Gunn, and I like
I do
James Gunn's
too.
Superman, but it's a different animal.
Yeah, it's two different worlds. It's
Yeah.
completely two.
I
It's
wouldn't.
two different
that-
Earths.
Now that I've seen it, I wouldn't want to not have it. For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is definitely a good addition to the lexicon. Is it the right word? But
No,
I enjoyed Man of Steel, even though there was stuff in Man of
the
Steel. that I
Zack
just
Snyder
did
thing,
not-
man. To me, that was really good. That was good, but it led Superman away from that wholesome
It
character
did.
that he used to be.
It
And I
was
cared more about Henry Cavill's Superman than I did about this Superman. I mean, I liked it. It was funny, and it was all James Gunny, and you know. But
I don't know if I cared more about that Superman because to me he wasn't. I don't know.
I didn't agree with his angst. I didn't agree with the approach, the whole killing thing, and his father's attitude. But
Correct.
I felt like Zack Snyder let us experience the character more as he let us get to know him a little bit more than this one. You know,
Well, this one kind of dropped us into a world that already existed. So.
Right.
I know. Again, don't mean. I'm just saying
No.
how it affected me emotionally. I was like, I got a little bit of time with Henry Cavill to become emotionally invested in the character. Whether I agree
got
with
you.
the story, and there's a lot of things I disagree with the
Oh,
way Zack
a
Snyder
lot.
handled it. If they would take Zack Snyder and hook him up with somebody like a James Gunn, slam those
Fantastic.
two together.
Yeah.
I like the darker Superman, the imagery of Superman. I like that it had a little bit more not childish feel to it.
Right.
However, I didn't like the fact that he destroyed a city while fighting Zod. I didn't like the fact that he I didn't like the fact that he killed Zod. Superman would never do that ever.
Batman
No.
doesn't use guns, but
Exactly.
Zack Snyder had no problem bringing him into a more violent, more, nonetheless, as much as that bothered me, and I've got a former colleague of mine here who is a director. I don't know if he's still doing it, but a lot of independent films. He loves Superman. I remember having discussions with him when Man of Steel first came out about that's just not in his character. It's like, I get why Zack Snyder did it. You had to do a little bit of a different take.
Yeah.
The problem is Zack Snyder's visual instincts are amazing. Unfortunately, his storytelling instincts
Not so much.
a little lazy sometimes. So yeah.
Sorry, Clay, for taking over
Yeah,
and
sorry.
becoming
No,
the Clay
dude,
the Clay Allen
No, I
pop
don't
culture
care.
show.
This was
I'd,
not.
I'd,
This was
I- you
not.
know, I'd love to talk to you about it.
I
another
love
time.
Superman,
Yeah.
so I'm on board with it. I'm not as much of a buff as you guys are, but I love it. Like that, it's my favorite thing is any kind of superhero thing. So like, I'm not a DC or Marvel. I like all of it.
Mhm.
I don't have favorites. I like Transformers. I like all of those things. They're just I don't know. They're just my kind of thing. So, and the Zack Snyder Superman to me was very cool, very exciting to watch. Not the Superman that I grew up with.
No,
But
definitely not the Superman you grew
So
up with.
I'm real good about that though. Like I can see something like that and appreciate it for what it is. I
Yeah.
can still call it not what it should be, but it's something different, you know?
Well, what I like about these movies or these different versions of Superman is you can categorize them. Okay, this is Earth 1 Superman. This is Earth 14.
Yeah.
You can,
yeah.
they're different versions. That's why rebooting these didn't affect me at all because
No,
it's okay. We're
I
getting a
mean,
different Earth.
Yeah.
That's all this is.
It's just a little bit different. Yeah.
Well,
Yet I can honestly say I did not connect at all with the new Batman, the Elseworld, the Robert Pattinson one.
really,
I
to
just-
me, that's one of my favorite Batmans.
I'm not saying it's bad. It just didn't connect with me because it was. I know Batman's a real man, and but it was almost like
Almost too real.
it was too real. Yeah.
See,
it
I
was
get
like-
I've got so many different opinions about Batman because I loved almost all of them. I wasn't a big fan of the Dark Knight stuff, the Christian Bale.
See, I get a lot of hate for this too. I think that was the worst Batman. My personal
The worst. See, I wouldn't say yeah, I guess I would say the worst. But again, okay, I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm trying to
not the
convey.
movies themselves, but as
Right.
far as I didn't like
Batman.
Christian Bale as the actor. I didn't like his take with
Just
the
very
growl with the growly talk.
I like him, but my point is like remember back in the day he had the Dodge Dart. It was like a really nice hot rod.
Hmm.
Okay, and then today's modern world, you have the new Dodge Dart that is not a Dodge Dart, but it's a nice car.
Mhm.
It's not a Dodge Dart, but it's a nice car. That's how I feel about stuff like the Batman and the Superman stuff. Is each iteration, I appreciate it for everything that it is, even though it's different than the
Sure.
last. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
My
I
favorite Batman is Michael Keaton, but I don't. My favorite
Ooh,
Batman
ooh, Phil
movie.
has
No,
comments. I
listen.
see.
My favorite Batman. It's okay. He can. It won't change what I feel.
no,
My favorite Batman movies are not the Michael Keaton movies.
yeah,
He's just my favorite Batman.
I think that Michael Keaton did a great job with what he was given, right? It was
Hmm.
I felt like watching those. I think the Batman cartoons were overall better stories and better movies than
Oh, the
the
animated
Tim
series with
Burton.
Kevin Conroy? Absolutely.
Yeah. I but I
Yeah,
think Michael
where you
Keaton did a
guys
good
lose
job.
me. I
That's
don't care
why
anymore.
I get so upset about what happened in The Flash and how that was Batman's swan song. And I'm like, you know, I just
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was another one of my favorite movies,
The
and
the
The Flash. And I've heard people all go, "Oh no, it was not." I loved it.
it had everything it needed. I just don't felt like I felt like the way they chose to connect the dots and bring it all together. The it's like the Aquaman movies. You know, I liked the character of Jason Momoa's Aquaman. I loved him in Batman v Superman. I loved him in Justice League, especially Zack Snyder's Justice League, because hey, give somebody 172 million additional dollars, and you can
Yeah,
finish your movie. It was actually quite good, but as far as the stories, it was kind of weak. It was
but
sort
see,
of
that's where I differ from you guys because you guys are more of the comic buff type. Like you like to, my son's the same way. I don't see things like that because I don't read comics and I'm not big into comics. I'm into movies. And if it's a good movie, then that's what I'm here for.
I just think that you should pay attention to the rules of your universe. That's all. If you establish the
Yeah.
rules of your world,
Yeah.
then stick with them.
Keep it that. Yeah.
I don't tell James Wan how to tell the story of Aquaman. He chose to tell it a certain way and establish the rules. And
Yeah.
if you look at the Aquaman and the kingdom of whatever, blah, 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 it's like, what the hell? They just kind of took all the stuff that everyone went woohoo about with the first one and just made a bunch of that in the second movie.
I see that I'm
And
gonna love it.
I,
Because like I said, that's what I'm here to be entertained. I'm not here to like
but it was
stick to a
so
storyline or this or that.
it was so ridiculous that it just took me out of it. And
Really, I just saw it
I
pop up on
I didn't even watch the second Aquaman.
don't.
oh,
It's
I
like
like them. I
watching
like them all.
Highlander 2. It will forever scar you. Don't
Which
Highlander
destroy
2?
don't destroy Highlander by watching Highlander 2. Certainly not the director's cut either. Yeah, it just it was
Wait a
all the
minute.
director's
Are you trying to convince me that the original Highlander was a good movie?
it was a masterpiece compared to Highlander 2.
Okay.
I am
Compared to
I am looking
comparable.
massively forward to the Henry Cavill iteration of Highlander.
I am too. I am
I,
too.
there was so I remember now maybe it was the unique moment because I went and my
he's
there was
good
a
though.
death in my
He's
family and I had my friends that kind of came around me. They took me. We went to the movies. We saw it. So there was a lot of bonding going on there, and it was a really special time. But there was so much about that movie that it was beautifully shot.
oh,
Um, you know, uh, you know, Clancy Brown's Kurgan, uh, just the ultimate
this
comic
is cool.
bookish bad guy, over the top but still incredibly enjoyable. Didn't take me out of the movie. Okay, Christopher Lambert, a Frenchman trying to have a Spanish accent, that was a little silly. Um, Sean Connery, a Scotsman, trying to sound like a Spaniard and failing miserably, both of them, but still enjoyable enough. It still is one of my favorite,
Red Cabin
favorite
said one of
movies.
his former students directed the last Transformer film, Stephen Calls Jr.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that'd be the Rise of the Beast, Transformers: Rise of the Beast, I
I
believe.
think so.
That was a good place to start.
Yep.
And then he asked if you guys have read Nightfall Broken Bat trilogy.
Yes, and the radio drama, the BBC version of Nightfall, Broken Bat. Oh my God, what a good,
Broken Bat, huh? I have
what
not
a.
seen that.
Well, it's Nightfall. It's called Batman Nightfall, and it's a
That's
BBC.
where Bane breaks his back, right?
Yeah, yeah, so good.
See, now you said Bane. Remember I said that The Dark Knight wasn't my favorite movies?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
That Bane was my favorite Bane.
Oh, the Joker in those movies is my
Oh,
favorite Joker.
such a lovely, lovely voice.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Oh, God. I like Tom Hardy, though.
Yeah, although
Tom Hardy,
what do you guys think about Tom Hardy's Venom movies?
I love it.
Yeah,
I just like the comedy in it.
yeah.
I need to watch them. I've stayed away. Honestly, I've stayed away from a lot of Marvel because I've watched the first few I watched the first two Captain Americas, the first couple Iron Mans,
Mhm.
and I just couldn't get into them. So I just
It's
Mm.
so subjective.
yeah.
I love
mean,
all of
I'm
that
not
too. See,
not
I'm so
criticizing at
neutral.
all. Everything hits everybody differently.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
One of my favorite YouTubers, Robert Meyer Burnett, always talk, and John Campy talk about how it really is
Stephen Caple
subjective,
Jr.
right? It hits
hmm
everybody different.
Now
I
you
I look at the first Iron Man movie, and I look at this current Fantastic Four, and at least I feel the same way. I feel like I got to know Tony Stark, right? I got to figure out who he was, got to see him make his journey. But the Fantastic Four is a lot like Superman. You just kind of get dropped into an existing story. And I
Mhm.
know the Fantastic Four story, but I enjoy a little backstory. I enjoy a little,
Right. A little
getting
lead
to
up.
know these versions of the characters because how those actors are playing them are different.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
fair.
okay. Um,
I
I
still look forward to watching it. I haven't seen it yet.
what Fantastic Four?
The newest one? No.
It is a good movie. But here's the thing:
It's
I
it's
won't
like their
watch a bunch.
third or fourth iteration of Fantastic Four that they've tried to put out. So
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean they're the first family, and I liked the whole '60s,
Yeah.
universe and that kind of feel. And but then I have family members who are like, I hate the '60s. Who gives a crap about that stuff? It's like, okay, I get it. I
Different
just
strokes for different folks,
yeah.
man. It's just how
I
it goes.
just I just watched Captain America: The First Avenger again the other day for like I don't know the 35th time,
Yeah, that's how I am. I
and
watch
I
everything.
enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it the first time.
Speaking of Marvel, do you know what one of my favorite things is?
What?
The WandaVision.
Again, subjective. I know a lot of people who love it.
I think it's great.
I think it was
It's
interestingly done. I liked
sitcom-y,
Agatha. I
but
thought the Agatha series was.
well, I'm on. We're
nice.
doing. I've watched them both, but I'm rewatching Agatha with my daughter.
See, some of my favorite Marvel properties were outside of the Marvel brand. Blade. I loved the
Mhm.
Blade movies. I liked the first X-Men that came out.
What's
Uh,
the guy?
Deadpool.
No. The he's a vampire.
Blade.
No. That's he kills vampires. There's another one.
Vampire too.
Oh,
Morbius.
Morbius.
But you want to hear something? Sorry, this is probably going to cost me.
This is the Clay Allen variety show.
I actually enjoyed Morbius.
It looks good, but I don't think
I know a lot of people did not.
I know, maybe because that's all I heard for a year about how bad this movie is, right? I heard it in detail.
And
So when I sat down and watched it, I was like, it's a good time. Okay.
Again,
Jared
I'm
Leto.
not crucial. I'm not as crucial. I'm not out there to judge like a lot of people are, like especially, you guys, like I said, you follow comics. My son's the same way. He follows comics, and so like certain movies or certain things or certain stories will rub him wrong, and I'll go, yeah, I didn't like that. That's like people saying the book was better.
Well, the book's always going to be better.
Right.
The book is always going to be better.
I'm not a reader. I'm not here to read a book. I'm here to watch a movie and be entertained.
That's just like with this new Superman movie. He took different elements from different books, different volumes, and kind of made it into one movie. Which the one thing about this new Superman movie that I didn't like,
Right,
but
what I did.
it is in the huh?
Probably the same thing I don't like.
It has been in the comics is that they sent him to Earth to rule it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the one thing I did not care for, but it has been in the comics, and it did make for a plot point, I guess. So
That was basically, I mean, when you think about it, he was trying to do what Zack Snyder did. He's trying to change it up, right?
Yeah.
Without, but I mean, it's still the Superman story, and I
I didn't like
think
the Lex Luthor character in
Supergirl.
it.
I think
Really,
he was Lex Luthor as far
yeah,
as
that was probably
He
the
was
best on-screen Lex Luthor that they've
he was
had.
a good Lex Luthor. He was just too young for me.
no, Jesse Eisenberg was.
But I
I know
grew
what
up
he was
with
trying to do.
Christopher Reeves and
Gene
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 Hackman.
Hackman, and Gene Hackman to me was Lex Luthor because he was an older guy.
Yeah. Well,
Well, he
technically,
was
Lex
playing Gene
Luthor
Hackman.
and Superman are supposed to be close to the same age range.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Makes sense why
let's
they
be
would
honest.
be.
The best Lex Luthor is Michael from Smallville.
Michael Cutler. Oh no.
He's got his own show, Inside of You, with Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, he's in my mind. Although the Lex Luthor that was in the Arrowverse, the John Cryer,
He was
had
pretty
his own
good too.
take on
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Have you guys know this? Superman is based on Moses.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of these characters were based
Based
in
on biblical things.
On Faith.
Have you guys watched Invincible?
No.
No, but I heard it's good. Heard it's good.
I like it. I mean, it's
Season
definitely comic-y,
turned
but
it.
it's good.
I'm looking forward to Supergirl. I think that movie's got
I am too. Just her small appearance in it, because I read that comic, the Supergirl of Tomorrow. I think it
Woman
was
of
what it
Tomorrow.
was. Yeah, and it was it kind of fit. You know what I mean?
What do you mean her small appearance in it?
The Supergirl made a small appearance in the new Superman movie when she came to get Krypto.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she was all like party girl, and yeah.
So Kevin, do you want to see a Batman Beyond movie?
No, I really don't.
I do.
Do you do?
I want to see an Elseworld, like they're treating the Batman.
Did
You know,
Did you watch the Titans from the HBO Max show?
no, I heard it's good.
Did I? What is that about? Did I watch that?
Time. It's
Was
Teen
that-
Titans, basically? It's just an update, right?
Okay. Yes, I
Yeah.
did. I think I did see that.
Titans and Doom Patrol.
The movies, right?
No, it's a series on HBO Max.
I've seen the first 2 seasons of Doom Patrol. I liked it. I kind of like Umbrella Academy. I just didn't feel highly compelled to watch 3 and 4.
It made
Same
absolutely
here.
no
With
sense,
the
but it was
Umbrella
so fun to watch.
Academy. I was hooked in the beginning, got interested, and then a little bit into it, I just kind of was like, I don't know.
Yeah, enough of my friends have said, if you haven't watched season 3 of the Umbrella Academy, or is it season 3 or season 4? How many seasons did they do?
I don't remember because I stopped watching. So
Whatever the last season is, I was told by enough people don't watch it.
I would highly suggest Titans because if you're into it,
And is it cartoon or is it?
no, it's live action.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw like something about that. Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm into all of it as long as whether. I don't think Zack Snyder is going to take back over the DC universe. I don't.
Me
think
either.
James Gunn is going to be there forever. And there's going to be another version of Superman and another version of Batman. And
Well, there was
as long as
something
I'm living and breathing, bring it on.
they were
Yeah.
just talking about something with James Gunn about eventually handing that over to somebody else. But he said it.
He's a creator. Clearly he
Yeah.
loves making movies. That's what he's going to continue doing.
He has a whole storyboard laid out
Yeah.
of timelines of when these movies are. I'm excited for the Lanterns for the Green
Yeah,
Lantern
it was
series.
delayed.
Yeah, I'd like to
Like
see
6
how they
months.
change it.
I can't. It's like 6 months. What's
But
going
see,
on
Yeah,
there?
I don't
I
know.
actually liked the first one, and everybody was like, okay, but I still liked it.
Oh, you mean
You know?
Stephen Amell's Lantern?
No,
N-
Ryan
The animated
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was just fun. I don't know.
I didn't feel invested in the
Nobody
bad
did.
guy, and
Nobody did.
I,
also
I don't consider it was a good movie, but I don't consider that a Green Lantern movie.
no,
No, everybody's saying that the Green Lantern that was in James Gunn's Superman was more realistically
Guy
a Green
Gardner,
Lantern.
yeah, brain damaged Green Lantern. Gotta love
Yes.
that.
Oh, I love that. Oh,
Yeah,
he was
it was
awesome.
good. It was good. Yeah.
There's a
You
lot
know
of
who-
there's a lot of lanterns. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's how I don't. This is where I'm not. But how did Earth end up with so many lanterns that there can be all these active lanterns on Earth at the same time?
Right.
It's supposed to be one for an entire quadrant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Earth
like
is a little
more than just Earth.
We've got like 3 or 4? 3?
Yeah. John,
Got a
you
black
got Hal
one. We got a
Jordan.
white one.
Got Hal Jordan. You got
Guy
John
Gardner.
Stewart, Guy
John
Gardner. Um, uh, there's been several.
Oh, sorry. I'm hungry,
Gotta
and I'm
go.
like turkey sandwiches.
Oh yeah. Well,
Well, I'm
guys,
not
I'm
actually
about to have to
celebrating
cut this
until
short
tomorrow.
anyway because I'm gonna have to
Cut it
go here in a
short.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Cut it
Kevin, hopefully
short.
we
This
can
is
talk
two and
about
a half
this
hours.
another
2 hours
time.
and 37 minutes.
So, yeah.
He's like,
We'll get
sure.
together and do a podcast
Dude,
there,
I'm all for it. Like, you guys
Yeah.
are obviously more knowledge on comic lines than I am, but I love movies. So,
I think
Yeah.
that's the wonderful thing about the whole comic book and superhero things. It's one of the few genres that people who love it can get together. They can completely disagree on what they like and how it is, but there's no animosity. It's just understanding, and it's only recently that it's started to get a little toxic. But I think overall, I'm proud of the fandom for the
Yeah.
most part. It's
sounds very unlike sports.
oh yeah,
Well, it depends on the format. Like if you make a post on Facebook, it's gonna get toxic.
High school football is stupid. Like, some of these parents are on the sidelines saying the most hateful things about other people's kids, and I'm like, they're just kids out there playing. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
sad to say, there's nothing new about that. Having grown up in
No, I
Tennessee,
know. It's
being
just
6'6",
rotten.
and I didn't give a crap about football, but the football coaches were constantly calling the house and bugging my parents. Make him get in the gym. Make him go out for the team. My dad would
Dude,
say, have
there
you
was
seen him run?
a couple games ago. So it's I don't have a kid in football, but my daughter's she did cheer, and it was like 2 or 3 games back. This guy, he was a biker. Oh, Kevin's.
Oh, Kevin, take care, man.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, he's coming
This
back.
guy started yelling at this other kid that like did something to his kid, and they're just kids playing. Accidents happen. His kid got tackled, something or other. He's yelling at this kid, telling this kid he better watch his back. I'm like, dude, you're an adult and you're yelling at and these are 11-year-old kids, 12-year-old kids. I'm like, you're yelling at an 11-year-old, telling him that he better watch his back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on, man.
In the South, in Texas, in
Oh, South is even worse.
Mississippi, where I grew up, it is a religion. Football.
Oh, I know. My
religion.
son, we lived in Tennessee while he was in what was it, like 8th, 9th, and in the beginning of 10th grade.
Yeah.
And he did high school football in Knoxville. Well, Coreyton was the town. He actually, you know who Kenny Chesney?
Mhm.
He went to the same high school that Kenny Chesney went to and played for the same team that Kenny Chesney played for.
Hmm.
The Gibbs Eagles. And high school football in Tennessee, or probably, I didn't live in Georgia or Louisiana or any of those, but it's nuts. Like on Friday nights, especially if there's a home game,
Yeah.
everything is shut down. Everybody is there.
Oh, my high school stadium.
You can't go to the store.
Yeah.
Nobody's there. They're all at the game.
the God, I still can't believe how big our
Um,
football stadium was.
Military
Crazy.
helicopter flyovers for the homecoming game. Um, they had their mascot was the eagle,
Mhm.
and from the Knoxville Zoo, somebody would come with an eagle that would fly around the field to do like this inaugural thing. High school.
Vikings. Vikings were our.
Yeah.
We were the Vikings.
The
I was the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Just we were talking about how strong the southern belt, like especially the Bible Belt area, is with football.
Well, you know, I don't. So, where in Dallas Fort Worth are you, Kevin? I mean, not
I'm
exactly, but
I'm south of Dallas. I'm actually
He's
by
down.
Fort Caveos
because I
or
grew
Fort
up in
Hood.
Arlington. That's where I was raised. Is in Arlington, smack dab right there between Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah,
Y-
Arlington's up way
Yeah,
up
I'm,
north.
I'm between Dallas and Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's down there with the better weather.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Florida where he's at.
You
I don't
refer to
know. I
it
left
south.
Florida.
I mean,
I know, but
when
like
I
that
lived in New
that part of
Orleans for 3 years, Houston wasn't much different than New Orleans as far as the weather went. It was hot. It was muggy. It was humid.
Oh yeah. We
Mosquitoes.
recently went down to Houston to go fishing, and I was like, "Oh my God, this feels like Florida. This is horrible."
yeah.
This is the weather. I guess you have to grow up in those climates. That's why I stay, and while I will stay in Southern California as long as I possibly can, because I can't remember the last time I was bit by a mosquito, right? Um,
Hmm.
we don't have um, wasps. We don't have. I mean, we have bees. We have bumblebees. That's about it.
Bumble, that's it.
That's it. I think I've seen a wasp in the 20 plus years I've been here, maybe 3 times. That California has them, but not where we're at. Um, no June bugs. June bugs. No water bugs, which are just big cockroaches that fly at you.
Yes.
We call them palmetto bugs in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're big ass in Florida. You can put them in
Yeah,
they're big enough in Texas.
like those.
Well, I haven't seen any of those here in Texas, and
Really?
yeah, and when I go outside at night, I hardly ever get messed with mosquitoes, at least compared to
Really?
Florida, because living in Florida, like at the minute the sky gets a little bit dim,
You
you
could
better go inside.
you could if like in the dark, waving your arms around, you feel hundreds of mosquitoes hitting your arm.
Hmm.
Just doing this. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
The worst we have where I'm at right now, really the worst, we have black widows, we have brown widows, but they don't they don't hang around where people are at.
No.
That's why they say, if you're going to be working outside, you're going to be working, in a garage or a shed, just make sure you get your gloves and your shirt on because
Yeah.
that's where they're hanging out, where you're not at most of the time. I was terrified of them the first time I saw them, but it's nothing. It is so. Where I'm at right now, we joke. We say that one day somebody's going to build a building on a hill too high up, and it's going to divert all this really great, cool ocean air and warm desert that dries it out right over San Diego, and the temperature's just beautiful. And it's going to go either up to LA or down to Tijuana. Somebody's going to build too big of a building, but right now, it's it's wonderful.
I heard San Diego is probably one of the best places.
I've been seeing a lot of
Yeah.
California things in general, and it's making me want to live there.
There's a lot to not like about California, just like there's a lot to not like about other places. But
Hmm. I think the
once
taxes in California would be enough for me to stay away.
the state tax, yeah, but you know
Yeah.
what, man, you got property taxes in Texas. I mean, I grew up there. It's like
Yeah.
they
We have
get
even
you
more here.
one way or the other. And I'll tell you this. Now, again, I'm a Texan. I grew up there from like age 2 to age 28. I'm very proud of Texas, but nobody in California died over winter because there wasn't enough electricity so they could run their heat,
Right. That's what I don't like about up here.
or the reverse in the summer. I mean, it's just such stupidity. And it's like, but there's stupidity everywhere. There's plenty of stupidity here, that's for damn sure. But that aside, the climate, it's it is. I've lived all over this country, all over East Coast, West Coast, Central, South. Where I haven't lived, I've traveled on a regular basis. The climate here is just wonderful.
The cats meow.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
And moving from Florida to Texas for me was a climate upgrade. So I'll take my win there.
And that's only halfway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very dry out there, and I like that. I wouldn't.
You know, everything is scary. I grew up with, you're in Texas, so tornadoes all the time. Never bothered me. Never bothered me at all. And then
That would make me nervous.
Then I moved out here, and the fires and the earthquakes scared the crap out of me. I lived in the Bay Area
That would make me nervous too.
But you get used to anything. And I remember the first time as a 30-something going back to visit my family in Texas and actually being scared as a tornado went by the next neighborhood. It really does sound like a train.
Yeah.
That neighborhood was gone, right?
Yeah, that's scary.
But I grew up with that, and I was never scared about it. But when you step away, you just get into whole other. There's always something.
Hurricanes never scared me that much.
Yeah, growing up in Florida, we had hurricane parties.
Yep.
I mean,
well, that's when there would be cool air, and it was hurricanes come when it's at the hottest point. Like it starts in August, and you're like, when that breeze comes in, you're like, yeah. The garage door goes open, the girl comes out.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of family in Jersey. I spent when I was a young kid and a teenager, a lot of summers up on the Jersey Shore. In Wildwood, those kind of Cape May, those kind of places. And we had more than a few hurricane scares where we'd have to go inland, right? Because it was just too dangerous.
You're right.
But I mean, I think what turns me off of the East Coast more than anything else is the winter. It's like black ice terrifies me more than anything else.
I don't blame you.
About that. It's like hearing about the undertow.
I live here, and I've been here off and on since I was 19, and I still am scared to death of all that. Like it's creepy. Like
control.
There is no control when you're going down the road, and like the lake states, like Michigan and all those, they got it even worse. They have something I've encountered called phantom ice that looks like a dry road. It looks, you know what a dry on the East Coast in this winter weather, they salt.
Yeah.
And the salt dries, and you get this white powdery road. And here you equate that to I can go faster and I can take corners because everything's dry, and I'm gonna stick to the road. No, I don't mean like driving crazy. I just mean like you don't have to be cautious. That exact same look on phantom ice will get you killed.
Yeah, my expression was just I was reliving multiple experiences being on the East Coast and driving, and
I hate it. That's why I want to move back south.
Yeah.
I don't like nothing about the winter.
Yeah, I don't like snow at all. So
I like getting cooled off. There's a sense of appreciation coming out of a hot summer to you, and then getting a little, I can put on a hoodie and I'm not cold, not hot.
Yeah, I don't mind the cold at all, but I don't want
freezing cold. I don't want like bone chilling, finger aching, knees hurting cold. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. I'm here to stay as long as I can. They're gonna have to kick me out. I'm literally will have to get to the point where I can't afford to live.
I don't have no family, no reason whatsoever to go west, but just based on things that you've said that I've seen, because I've been all up and down California. It's gorgeous. I wouldn't want to live in LA. I wouldn't want to live in Irvine. I wouldn't want to live in Corona, but there's a lot of areas that I would like to live in.
Yeah. The cost of living is crazy. It's getting crazy everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
If I didn't own a house here,
You'd already be, yeah.
I'd probably be gone. But I guess I'm fortunate. I bought a house, 15 years ago. So
that's fair.
I got,
well,
lucky. But
I'm tired.
Yeah, and I got to go.
I'm ready. This 2 hours and 50 minutes. Nobody's gonna rewatch this.
Well, cut it up, man.
Yeah, just
Just
cut out the part where we, went into pop culture for an
No,
hour and a half.
no,
I feel like
just
I should
just
run with that.
end it right
Yeah.
before.
I actually enjoyed that, and you know what was nice about talking about that stuff is there was no structure. We just got to talk about things that we liked about certain movies, and it didn't matter what microphone we were using. Didn't matter. Like I've always been looking for something where I can just use my equipment and I don't have to. I like processing. I like using EQ. And when you're doing mic reviews, you have to keep going back and forth. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it would be nice to just be able to throw it on and just do this.
Just talk. Use
Yeah.
it like use it like it's
The way
supposed to be
it's intended,
used.
yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight because we've said it a couple times, and then we've had people say goodnight, and Red Cabin Acoustic just said goodnight.
Good night.
So thanks
Night,
for
everybody.
the long discussion. And if you guys are there in a second, I'll say goodbye to you separately. So until the next time, happy Thanksgiving.
Don't hang out in truck stop parking lots.
Yes, don't do that.